We know that egg producers don't quit at 5 p.m. We don't quit until the job's done either. Bankers' hours don't apply at First United Bank because we believe egg lending isn't a 9-to-5 job. While you're out working the fields or managing the herd, we're making sure your money is working too. Whether it's for livestock, land, or equipment, we're one of the most dominant egg lenders in the state and have been burning the midnight oil since 1907. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Bobcat Den, as they call it here in Childress, Texas, home of the Childress Bobcats and Childress Lady Bobcats, where the Phillies and Mustangs are in town for another district contest. Going to be quite the doubleheader for you guys. Phillies and the Lady Bobcats both come in at 2-1 in district play, both teams with district championship aspirations. This will be a big contest in determining who keeps pace with those Idalou Lady Cats. And then for the boys tonight, a big matchup between ranked teams. Of course, your Mustangs ranked number 3 in the state, visiting the number 16 Childress Bobcats tonight. So really exciting night of basketball here in Childress. If you didn't get to make the trip, we appreciate you joining us here on the Shallow Water Sports Network. I'm Nathan Riojas here with the Shallow Water Sports Network crew. We've got Jake Warren, Logan Bloom, Angel Flores, and Miss Sarah Batson with us tonight. We're going to do our best to bring you this doubleheader here on the First United Bank pregame show. We'll take a look at what the Phillies did last time out Friday night against those Lady Cats from Idalou, now ranked number 25 in the state. We talked before that game about how neither one of these teams was ranked and how they'd been ranked in the preseason and then fell out of the rankings. Well, after the win in Shallow Water last week, the Idalou Lady Cats now 25 in the TABC rankings that came out yesterday. Really, the story of that game Friday night was just poor shooting on the Phillies' part. The Lady Cats went on a 14-3 run there in that first quarter. Actually led 14-0, if I remember correctly, in the first quarter on 4 from 5 shooting from beyond the arc. And then the Phillies just unable to dig out of that hole the rest of the way. Really stayed even in the second and third quarters, and then Idalou pulling away a little bit more to make that score a little bit lopsided than what it felt like anyways there in the fourth quarter. But you look at some of those numbers, the Phillies just 14% field goal percentage on the night, 12 of 16 beyond the arc. And the other area where Idalou really dominated was on the glass. They out-rebound the Phillies 32-22 and limited really some of those second chance opportunities. The Phillies also left some points at the free throw line. Only 10 of 21 at the free throw line. So something that they'll look to get corrected, but just one of those nights where the ball wasn't going in for the Phillies, and it did, especially that early first quarter for Idalou was the difference in that game. You look at some of the other scores from around the district. Of course, that 44-23 win for the Lady Cats. Slayton went on the road to Roosevelt. They win 43-35, excuse me. And then Childress, the team that the Phillies are facing tonight, with a big 84-38 win here Friday night against the Abernathy Lady Lopes. So we know that the Phillies have their work cut out for them. Both these teams picked to be playoff teams in the preseason poll. Shallow Water picked second to Idalou. Childress picked to finish third in that district. But like I said, I feel like both of these teams with legitimate district championship aspirations. This Childress Lady Cats team, they come in 17-8 on the year. They're 2-1 in district play, like what we talked about. They lost the opener, the district opener, 63-40 to Idalou, but then they beat Slayton 55-28, and then beat Abernathy 84-38, like we just mentioned. So Idalou up there all by themselves, 3-0 in district play, and you see why this is an important one. Both of these teams 2-1, trying to keep pace and stay in touch with those Lady Cats. Head coach Shannon Fisher has her team ready to go, and like I said, looking good early in this season. We'll look quickly at the top 10 like we like to do. Just check in on where Region 1 is in these state rankings that the TABC puts out. Fairfield, the defending state champs, still at number 1. Jim Ned, juggernaut of Region 1. They're there at number 2 still. Holiday at 3. Pottsboro and Peaster. Rounding out the top 5, Mahia, Lorena, Wall, and Brock. 2 more Region 1 teams there at 9 and 10. So Region 1 loaded, like we said. And this Philly team, a very senior-laden team, one of the senior starters for the Phillies, plays an important role. Macy Moravec, she comes in averaging 3.8 points per game, 3.6 rebounds, just over an assist and a steal for these Phillies. Does a little bit of everything for them. She's got 77 rebounds on the year. She's third on the team there, again at 3.6 per game. She's a 51% free throw shooter, and right now she's shooting at 29% from the field, but one of the senior leaders for the Phillies. And like I said, very important contest. I know Kurt Richardson and his girls, they talked to us a little bit after the game on Friday night. Just kind of want to flush that one. Had a hard time shooting the basketball, didn't see it go in very often. And really, the game got away from them, dug themselves a hole there in the first quarter, and just couldn't quite come back for that. So do you want to step away from the national anthem? We'll step away here on the First United Bank pregame show while they do the national anthem and team intros. We'll be back with starting lineups here on the Shallow Water Sports Network.
Founded in 1913 and located in northwest Lubbock County, Shallow Water is a place you will find people with small town values who pride themselves in West Texas traditions. Shallow Water is a community you will be proud to call home. Mayor Roy King Potter and the Shallow Water City Council encourage you to stop in and say hello. They want to make Shallow Water the best it can be. Shallow Water, where Texas pride runs deep.
Honey, can we please just call D&K Hunt?
I can do this.
Yeah, I'm calling D&K Hunt Electric.
When you need electrical work done, leave it to the professionals and call D&K Hunt Electric, 806-866-9911.
Are you ready for a new home? Is it time to update? People's Bank is locally owned, and our mortgage lenders have decades of experience, so we're able to help you in ways only a local bank can. Bank with people that you know at People's Bank.
At Hamilton Farms, we pride ourselves on being able to offer you the freshest products and convenient space to make memories with your family. Make sure and visit us for Sunflower Days in June and July, Christmas on the farm starting Thanksgiving week, and remember to shop all of our farm-raised beef, Texas-sourced canned goods, and local honey anytime throughout the year at HamiltonFarmsTexas.com. We can't wait to have your family make memories with us.
Welcome back to Childress, Texas, where the Phillies are getting set to take on the Childress Lady Bobcats. The Phillies come in 19-8, 2-1 in district play. Childress 17-8, 2-1 in district play. A very important contest tonight between the Phillies and the Lady Cats. As far as the district championship race is concerned, the starting lineup for your Phillies, it'll be the same. It'll be all seniors. Number 3, Shelby Roberts. Number 4, Avery Terrell. Number 14, Madeline Barnes. Number 20, Kenley Richardson. And number 21, Macy Moravec. So on the other side for the Childress Lady Cats, also 5 seniors leading the way for them, starting with number 1, senior Cameron Daniel. Number 4, Chloe Teichelman. Number 5, Aspen Lomax. Number 12, Kate Taylor. And number 13, Ada Henderson, the starters for the Lady Cats. So Again, an important contest for both of these teams in the district race. High scoring affair. Lady Cats scored 84 points against Abernathy on Friday night. Back at home and up to the task here for the Phillies. I think as long as the Phillies see the ball go in the net early in this game, I feel like they'll be okay if they can settle in and keep pace with the Childress team that looks to move the ball up and down the floor and score quickly. Interested to see how they handle Shallow Water's full court pressure. If they can get some cheap points. Idalou was able to get some fast break opportunities and get a few layups against that press. Will Childress be able to do the same tonight? Again, these Phillies with that press and their full court man pressure force a lot of turnovers and get a lot of points off of turnovers in most of their games. Curious to see if they can get back to that. Idalou was able to handle that pressure pretty well. One of the things that we didn't talk about a whole lot in the pregame was the size advantage that Idalou had. And you see number 13, Ada Henderson. She's gonna face off with Shelby Roberts for this opening tip. She provides a little bit of height too inside for this Childress team. Childress controls the opening tip and we're underway. Aspen Lomax with the drive. She kicks outside. That three's no good. Kinley Richardson with a backside rebound. Shelby Roberts still with a bandage on her chin, covering up those stitches that she got last week. Nice drive by Avery Terrell, but there's some of that size we talked about. Number 13, Ada Henderson, looking to control the paint. Nice block for her. Inbound to Shelby, nice move inside, up and under, just can't get the roll. And defensive rebound there for Henderson, up the court quickly to number 12, Kate Taylor. She's got the Lady Cats on the board. They jump into a little full court pressure themselves. Phillies up ahead, Taylor's got it in the block, they're gonna kick it back out. Madeline Barnes thought about a long three. Kinley's gonna let the three go from the corner. That one's a little long. Shelby chased down the rebound, but she stepped out of bounds, trying to get it back in. We talked about the bandage and the stitches for Shelby on that chin. If you missed it last week early in that first quarter, kind of a tough break for the Phillies. She's going for a loose ball, diving on the floor. Busted her chin open and missed the entire first half, really. She came back for the second half, but you wonder if that game might have been a little bit different for the Phillies had Shelby been available in the first half. Kinley Richardson with a defensive rebound on the other end right here, but she gets tied up by Chloe Teichelman. The arrow belongs to the Phillies, so they'll get it, but again, Lady Cats in full court pressure right here. Barnes is gonna bring it across half court. She's stripped by Aspen Lomax. The Lady Cats coming the other way. Skip pass to the other side. Good drive, Kate Taylor on the baseline. They end up kicking it out to Aspen Lomax. That's a three for the senior, and it's quickly 5-0 in favor of the Lady Cats. Avery Terrell on the right wing. She gets it up top to Shelby Roberts. Inside to Addison Pitts. Addison Pitts is going to get tied up. That's Aspen Lomax again. It does give the Phillies an opportunity to set up in their full court press here. Chloe Teichelman brings it across half court. She gets trapped in the corner. I think they're going to get Kinley Richardson with the cheap foul here. Not sure where Lomax was going on that one. She was looking to the left wing and just overthrew it, threw it out of bounds. Madeline Barnes into Kinley Richardson. And that pass is intercepted. Lomax again. She finds Teichelman under the basket. She's unable to finish. Now ahead for the Phillies to Avery Terrell. Tough break for the Phillies right there. Pitts found Terrell trying to get something cheap. Nice job by Childress getting back. They got the block, and then as that ball landed out of bounds, it hit Avery. So Childress is going to maintain possession. There's a deflection there. Madeline Barnes got a hand on it, but Childress will get to keep possession. Teichelman inbounds to Lomax, and Lomax is driving on the left wing. Good entry pass to Teichelman. A little bit of contact, but no call. Good job by Molly Salinas defending that shot on the block. Good jumper from Teichelman. She's got 2, and it's 7-0. Madeline Barnes up top. Salinas has it at the free throw line, but it's knocked out by Chloe Teichelman. Another turnover from the Phillies. Childress coming the other way. Cameron Daniel was looking to drive. Madeline, a good job turning her around, and now it's back out to Teichelman. And then Lomax. Lomax with the drive. She gets in the paint. Nice assist. She hands it off to Adele Henderson. Good high percentage look for Henderson, and she's going to get the foul. She's got a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. They're going to give that to Madeline Barnes, her first. Now the team second. Kurt Richardson's going to call a timeout. Kind of regroup. This is similar to what we saw with that Idalou game on Friday night. Idalou getting off to a quick start. The Phillies finding themselves in a hole against Idalou and kind of unable to dig out of it on Friday. Right now in a 9-0 hole. Going to look to finish out the second part of this first quarter on a little bit of a run. Richardson and Moravec back in the game for the Phillies. Lomax unable to get it to go. Rebound by Moravec. She hands it off to Barnes. She gets it to Richardson at half court. The Phillies run. Nice feed from Avery Terrell into Shelby Roberts on the block. Spin move, and it's good. Good ball movement. A nice possession coming out of that timeout, breaking the press and getting an easy bucket to get on the board. Here's a three off the mark, but offensive rebound for Kate Taylor. Cameron Daniel kicks it back out to Teichelman. Henderson looked to drive, but then she kicked it back out, deflected, and the Lady Cats will get to keep possession. Moravec on Teichelman, now into the corner to Cameron Daniel. Teichelman looking inside, they're trying to get it to Henderson. Shelby doing a good job of defending and denying that entry pass. They do get it into Teichelman. Henderson's gonna take the three. That one's a little strong, and Moravec again, another rebound. She's gonna draw the foul from number 5. Aspen Lomax, that's her first and the team first. That does give Childress a chance to set up their full court pressure though. That ball was deflected. Henderson got a hand on it as Shelby was trying to get it back to Madeline, and then I don't know if Madeline wasn't sure if that was deflected or not. She grabbed it and her foot was on the baseline. So another turnover from the Phillies. Teichelman drives, she's gonna shoot it from the free throw line. Didn't catch anything. And the Phillies will be inbounding from under their basket again. Madeline gets it to Moravik. And now to Terrell. The Phillies set up in their half court. Madeline Barnes with the drive, got knocked out. Shelby there to pick it up. Kinley Richardson's gonna let a three go. That one's strong. And a defensive rebound there from Henderson. Quickly ahead to Aspen Lomax. Good job of Shelby Roberts getting back, making that a tough shot. Henderson drives. She doesn't get the basket, but they are gonna get Shelby Roberts with her first foul and a block. Shelby leads the team in charges. She got there just a little bit too late. She got 13 on the year. She was looking for number 14. Shelby did a good job denying that initial layup attempt from Lomax. Henderson gets that first free throw to go. And she's got the second. She's got 4 points early in this first quarter. Jasmine Castillo's checked in for the Phillies. Nice drive by Shelby Roberts. Looked like she got hit in the face. Looks like she might have taken a shot on that chin. No call on that. It gets blocked out of bounds, and Madeline Barnes will inbound, but Shelby will take a seat, and Nia Washington checks in. Looks like she just took a shot right on that chin, probably pretty sensitive still. Jasmine Castillo driving the lane, kicks out to Washington. Kinley Richardson to Castillo. Philly's pretty content here in the half court. Chloe Teichelman knocked it out of Richardson's hand, but Phillies get to keep possession. 11-2 here in this opening quarter. Just under 2 minutes to play now. Moravik has got it on the left wing. She gets it out to Richardson. And now Anaya Washington in the corner. Castillo to Moravik. Castillo's gonna let a three go. That one's off the mark to the right. And another rebound, that one from Teichelman. Lady Cats doing a good job on the glass. Also doing a good job getting down the floor in transition. Henderson off the mark. Anaya Washington with the rebound, and she gets it to Madeline Barnes, and now the Phillies looking to get something in transition. Castillo has to kick it back out to Barnes. Barnes, that three was halfway in before it popped out. Henderson with the rebound, and now Childress coming the other way. That one short. Washington with another rebound, gets it to Barnes. Castillo on the left wing, gonna let another one go, and that one's good. Jasmine Castillo makes it 11-5 as we approach the 1 minute marker. We're under the 1 minute mark now here in the first quarter. Henderson now top of the key, entry pass into Cameron Daniel. She got it out to Carly Husband. Husband with the drive, but she loses it. Madeline Barnes coming the other way. She dumped it off to Moravik in the lane. Nice assist, Macy Moravik to Nia Washington. Nia gets the bucket to go, and she's gonna have a chance for a three-point play. Take a look at that replay. A couple quick passes, Moravik, little bounce pass to Nia Washington, and Henderson picks up a quick foul. Henderson's first. Just the Lady Cats second. Chloe McKinney checks in as Madeline Barnes is going to get to take a breather the last 30 seconds of this first quarter. That free throw's off the mark for Anaya. Phillies fighting for that rebound. Moravik and Salinas both getting a hand on it. Some full court pressure from the Phillies, but now a little 3-on-2 opportunity. And Aspen Lomax lowers the shoulder. Chloe McKinney took the brunt of that hit. That's 2 on Lomax now, 3 team fouls. The Lady Cats had a 3-on-2 opportunity right there. But Lomax lowers her shoulder. She got in the lane. Chloe, a good job moving her feet. Little discussion between the officials there. Not sure what they were talking about. They change it on the board. Looks like they changed that, gave it to Carly Husband instead of Lomax. Frenetic pace here to end this first quarter. Molly Salinas was chasing down that rebound, but it went out of bounds. She was unable to get both hands on it. And now with 1.5 seconds on the clock, looks like the Lady Cats are going to try to get a quick one. Might try to just throw it into Henderson. They looked for, nice job of Nia Washington denying that. Castillo gets a hand on the inbound, and I don't think they're going to get a shot off. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's 11-7. The Phillies end on a 5-0 run to close the gap. We'll be back with more Philly basketball on the Shallow Water Sports Network.
For nearly 70 years, the Silvius family has provided the nation's farm producers with risk management solutions based on the idea that success comes by putting the client's needs first and trusting that through product innovation, helpful analytic support, and a high level of service, lasting relationships will develop, ensuring a future for these farms and producers and for their friends at Silvius Insurance.
For all of your crop insurance needs, contact Josh Keeney or Brian Schmucker, 806-272-3193. At Silvius Insurance Group, we cover your hide.
Welcome back to Childress. You're watching Philly basketball here on the Shallow Water Sports Network. The Phillies right now trailing the Lady Cats 11-7 as we start the second quarter. Nathan Riojas and the Shallow Water Sports Network crew making the trek up to Childress on this Tuesday night. Molly Salinas gets it in to Chloe McKinney to get the second quarter started. The Phillies close the half on a 5-0 run to make it 11-7. Looks like we got a foul away from the ball. They're going to call that a number 13. We were talking during the break. We wrote down some, well, they give that to 23. So that's her second. That's Carly Husband's second. We thought they called a charge on Lomax earlier, but apparently they called it away from the ball on Carly Husband. They called that one away from the ball on Carly Husband, number 23. That's her second foul, the team's fourth. McKinney over to Castillo on the right wing. Moravec quickly to McKinney on the left wing. That pass deflected by Teichelman, but Moravec does a good job of chasing it down. Good cut from Moravec. She gets it in the paint, but kicks it back out to Nia Washington. That ball's deflected, and Aspen Lomax controls it for the Lady Cats. She's going to the basket. Misses the layup. It looks like Henderson was the last one to touch that for the Lady Cats. Molly Salinas will inbound it for the Phillies, but another opportunity for the Lady Cats to set up their full court pressure. Moravec's got it at the top of the key, now to the right wing for Salinas, and she hands off to Castillo. Nia Washington in the corner. Skip pass out to McKinney at the top of the key. They're looking to get that cut. They get it to Castillo on the inside. See who they give that foul to. Good entry pass. And it looked like he said number 5. He's going to give that to Aspen Lomax, so now that's her second and the team's 5th. Malin Barnes checks back in. Chloe McKinney will get a rest. Molly with the drive. She lost the handle, puts it back up though. Just a little strong. Childress trying to get something going in transition. The Phillies do a good job of getting back. Madeline Barnes stopped that drive, made her kick it out. Good drive there from Lomax. That's up and in. A little bit of contact there, but no call. Either way, Lomax gets the bucket. She's got 4 points now. And it's 13-7. Castillo up to Washington. Knocked away by Henderson. Lomax gets a loose ball. Henderson's gonna let a deep three go. That one off the mark to the left. Castillo controls a rebound. Madeline Barnes finds Salinas, but the Phillies are gonna slow it down a little bit. Castillo, the runner, off the glass, just a little too strong. Childress quickly the other way. Cameron Daniel finishes, gets that layup. A quick 4-0 run for Childress to open this third. The Phillies got it up to Castillo under the basket. Just a tough angle for Castillo to finish. And now Daniel on the other end. Molly Salinas hustles back, gets the rebound. Anaya Washington will stop and slow it down for the Phillies as they cross midcourt with just over 5 minutes to play in this second quarter. You can see why Childress was able to score 84 as much as they get up and down the court. They scored 84 points against Abernathy Friday night. They like to run. Madeline thought about a deep three there, but they continue to work it around the outside. Castillo to Salinas. And they're going to call Anaya for 3 seconds in the lane, so another turnover for the Phillies. Got some substitutions. Avery Terrell, Shelby Roberts check in. Anaya Washington and Jasmine Castillo out of the game now for the Phillies. Lomax dribbling into a little bit of a trap there. Nice job. Good help defense. Avery Terrell knocking that out. But Childress controls the loose ball, and they're going to call Avery for a blocking foul. That's Avery's first, the team's fourth. Lomax gets the first one. The second one's in and out. Shelby Roberts controls a rebound, and Molly Salinas come the other way. Up to Macy Moravik. They've got a 2-on-1. She gets it to Terrell on the block and just unable to finish. Good look for the Phillies breaking that press. And you get a timeout from Shannon Fisher. 16-7 now. The Lady Cats had jumped out to a 9-0 lead, and the Phillies go on a 7-2 run to cut it down to 4. But now the Lady Cats starting this second quarter on a 5-0 run. Phillies again struggling from the floor a little bit. Only 3 for 11 so far, 27%. They're 1 for 5 from behind the three-point line, but pretty even on the glass at this point. Shallowater with 10 rebounds, Childress with 13. Right now the turnovers even at 2 apiece in this one also. Moravik trying to knock that away, but Lomax keeps control. Dribbles into that trap. Shelby just a little bit late looking for that steal. They're able to find Henderson, and they look for Henderson on the block. She was open. Avery Terrell coming down the lane is able to knock that pass away. Looked like Henderson was going to get a layup opportunity. Good job by the Phillies hustling back and not giving up a cheap one. Here's another long three. That one's short. Avery Terrell with the rebound into Shelby. And then Madeline gets a hold of it. Shelby to Macy Moravik. A lot of contact here in the backcourt. Moravik off the glass. They're letting a lot of that contact go. You can hear both sides. Both fan bases looking for some calls in the backcourt. They're going to get Moravik after she gets that bucket. They're going to get her with the blocking foul. That's her first. And the Phillies' 5th now. Teichelman, nice feed to Henderson. Henderson just too strong, and Shelby Roberts controls the rebound. Kinley quickly up to Macy Moravik again. Moravik going to the glass. She gets around, who was that? Cameron Daniel. Cameron Daniel was set up looking to take that charge. Moravik did a good job of getting by her, unable to finish on the glass, but she is going to get a free throw opportunity. It's Daniel's 2nd and the team's 6th. A little bit strong from Moravik. And she'll get another shot here to try to get the Phillies into double digits. Macy, a 51% free throw shooter on the year. Again, our spotlight player of the game, averaging 3.6 on the season. That one's long. And that ball controlled by Lomax. Teichelman now at the top of the key. Gets it over to Kate Taylor. Taylor's pass is deflected inside. Shelby Roberts and Moravik both get a hand on that. Shelby's the one that controlled it. And now Madeline driving in the lane. And not sure on the call. I didn't really sell. The official didn't sell that call. He is going to give a blocking call to 22. No, that's 12. My apologies. When you're sitting on the floor, those signals from across the way kind of look the same. Madeline gets her first point of the night to make it 16-10. Second one's good too. Teichelman thought about it, gave the shot fake at the 3, couple steps in and hits that jumper. Phillies slow it down a little bit. Moravik looking for Madeline Barnes on the inside. She gets it to her. Madeline with a good inside move. And gets a layup. Hard work in the paint there. It's 18-13 now. Phillies trying to close the gap before they go into the locker room. Good entry pass, but good defense there on the block by Shelby Roberts. Journey Prince was looking for she spun baseline like she was going to try to get to the glass, but Shelby was there, and then she tries to kick it outside and throws that one away. 1:33 remaining in the first half. The Phillies trailing 18-13. Addison Pitts at the top of the key. She checks into the game. Nice drive by Kinley Richardson. She just loses her footing. Kind of a tough break for the Phillies there. Good drive. She slipped on the floor and then was trying to get it to Addison. But another turnover for the Phillies, and again, just a tough break. It looks like she hit a wet spot down there in the paint. They're going to get Teichelman with a travel right there, shuffling her feet. Another turnover for the Lady Cats. Madeline Barnes going to walk it up the floor. And then kick out to Terrell. Just a little strong. And a good rebound from the Lady Cats. Childress does a good job breaking the pressure. Kind of a late foul call right there. Lomax got by Addison Pitts, put the shot up, and then after it didn't go in, the official decided to blow the whistle. It's Addison's first, and the team's 6th now. Teichelman get 2 more. That one's good. Teichelman's got 5 now for Childress. She's tied for the team lead with Lomax. That one's long, but she gets her own rebound. Carly Husband got a hand on it. Teichelman is able to control it, and now they're going to reset here with 30 seconds left here in this first half. Long 3 from the left side. Addison Pitts, good defensive rebound. She gets it to Shelby, and the Phillies are running the other way. Shelby to Terrell on the right wing. Deep 3 from Avery. That one a little strong. Rebound controlled by Childress. Nice steal from Kinley Richardson. By the time he blew the whistle, Kinley had possession of that ball, but he calls a jump ball, and Childress controls it. They've got the possession arrow with 9 seconds left here in this first half. Teichelman bringing it up. 5 seconds now. Puts up a shot. Good defense by Shelby to get a hand in that, contest it. And Avery gets the rebound to close out. A frenetic first half there. But the Phillies will go into the locker room trailing 19-13. We'll be back with the Sylvia's Insurance Group halftime show here on the Shallow Water Sports Network.
Founded in 1913 and located in northwest Lubbock County, Shallow Water is a place you will find people with small town values who pride themselves in West Texas traditions. Shallow Water is a community you will be proud to call home. Mayor Roy King Potter and the Shallow Water City Council encourage you to stop in and say hello. They want to make Shallow Water the best it can be. Shallow Water, where Texas pride runs deep.
We know that egg producers don't quit at 5 p.m. We don't quit until the job's done either. Bankers' hours don't apply at First United Bank because we believe egg lending isn't a 9-to-5 job. While you're out working the fields or managing the herd, we're making sure your money is working too. Whether it's for livestock, land, or equipment, we're one of the most dominant egg lenders in the state and have been burning the midnight oil since 1907. First United Bank. We know egg lending. We know egg.
Honey, can we please just call D&K Hunt?
I can do this.
Yeah, I'm calling D&K Hunt Electric.
When you need electrical work done, leave it to the professionals and call D&K Hunt Electric, 806-866-9911.
At People's Bank, being local matters. Decisions are made right here. Our employees are raising their families here and serving in our communities. You'll see how local bankers make a difference when you bank with people that you know. At People's Bank. Are you ready for a new home? Is it time to update? People's Bank is locally owned, and our mortgage lenders have decades of experience, so we're able to help you in ways only a local bank can. Bank with people that you know at People's Bank.
West Texas is an incredible place to live and raise your family, and Shallow Water is no exception. We all know shopping, dining, and medical care are important factors to consider when choosing your next home. Here in the Highland subdivisions of Shallow Water, you have easy access to all the big city amenities. Many have been buzzing about Shallow Water ISD, and in Shallow Water, your children are going to have the opportunity to play for some of the most decorated teams in the area. To see what the buzz is about, reach out to us and we can talk more.
At Hamilton Farms, we pride ourselves on being able to offer you the freshest products and convenient space to make memories with your family. Make sure and visit us for Sunflower Days in June and July, Christmas on the farm starting Thanksgiving week, and remember to shop all of our farm-raised beef, Texas-sourced canned goods, and local honey anytime throughout the year at HamiltonFarmsTexas.com. We can't wait to have your family make memories with us.
At Carter and Raider, we have deep roots right here in West Texas, born and raised in Lubbock County.
We bleed red and black.
Since 2009, we have invested in our clients, in our neighbors, and our communities.
We pride ourselves in the values that make West Texas great: integrity, hard work, and the relentless pursuit of success.
Give us a call if you are in need of aggressive and personalized representation, and let our 25 years of combined experience go to work for you.
For nearly 70 years, the Silvius family has provided the nation's farm producers with risk management solutions based on the idea that success comes by putting the client's needs first and trusting that through product innovation, helpful analytic support, and a high level of service, lasting relationships will develop, ensuring a future for these farms and producers and for their friends at Silvius Insurance.
For all of your crop insurance needs, contact Josh Keeney or Brian Schmucker, 806-272-3193. At Silvius Insurance Group, we cover your hide.
As shallow water continues to grow and improve, so does our school district. Our students are successful in all aspects of public education, from academics, athletics, theater, ag, band, UIL, and more. Shallow Water ISD is truly blessed by everyone that is a part of our school system because of a community that is second to none. Shallow Water ISD, in a class of our own.
Welcome back to Childress. Nathan Riojas here with Jake Warren and Sarah Batson, Logan Bloom, and Angel Flores on the camera work for you tonight, bringing you this game in the Bobcat Den, as they call it here in Childress. The Phillies right now trailing the Lady Cats 19-13. You look at the stats, and the Phillies just having a hard time getting anything to go, but the defense keeping them in this game. The Phillies right now just 5 of 15 from the floor. They're 1 of 7 from 3, but really the Lady Cats not faring a whole lot better. 7 of 24 from the floor, 1 of 8 from 3 for the Lady Cats. The Phillies just 2 of 5 from the free throw line, and maybe just a little bit better there, 4 for 7. Another area that you see kind of a difference in that game. The turnovers right now, the Phillies with 9 turnovers compared to Childress's 4. And the Phillies having a hard time on the offensive glass. That's where they're getting beat. The Lady Cats a few second chance opportunities, creating a couple of extra possessions for themselves and getting off a few more shots, really just out shooting the Phillies. The percentage isn't a lot better, but they're out shooting them 24-15 right now. So Phillies trying to maybe close the gap on the glass a little bit, and then try to create a few more turnovers with that full court pressure, but right now handling it pretty well. And a team that scored 84 points against Abernathy last week, these Lady Cats, right now held to 19 in the first half. You look at some individual numbers for the Phillies. Madeline Barnes has got 4 points to lead the Phillies, and then you've got Shelby Roberts with 2, Anaya Washington has 2, Macy Moravic's got 2, and Jasmine Castillo with 3 for the Phillies. So again, tough sledding. The Phillies just looking for the ball to go into the net, and Kurt Richardson talked about it after the game on Friday night. He's happy with the looks that they're getting. Good ball movement, good unselfish basketball. They're getting a lot of assists on the buckets they are making. Just got to see some more of them go in. You saw Addison Pitts working inside. Shelby Roberts, Mason Moravic got to the glass a couple of times. So if they can get to the bucket, they can get to the glass, and then get to the free throw line. They want to clean up that free throw percentage right now, just 2 of 5. But I look for free throws to be big in the second half. They got into the bonus late in that first half, the Phillies did. See if they can get into the bonus, get these Lady Cats into foul trouble like they've done so many other teams. The Phillies will get the ball here to start this third quarter. Richardson will be inbounding. You've got Richardson, Shelby Roberts, Madeline Barnes, Addison Pitts, and Jasmine Castillo on the floor for the Phillies to start this second half. Addison Pitt's addition to the lineup gives the Phillies a little bit more size, especially to deal with Henderson. On the other side, Kenley Richardson off the mark. Good offensive rebound by Shelby Roberts, just unable to finish. We've got a foul under the basket. We talked about the Phillies not having any offensive rebounds in the first half. They get 2 on the opening possession. Shelby Roberts with 1, and then Addison Pitts with 1. Henderson picks up her first foul. Addison gets that first free throw to go. And the second. 15-19 now for the Phillies. Teichelman gives it up to Daniel. Daniel got in trouble there on the floor, but she's able to get it off to Lomax. Teichelman's gonna let a 3 go. That one's long. Madeline got a hand on it, but the rebound controlled by Kate Taylor, and they reset. Lomax with the drive, a lot of contact. No call. I think Lomax is looking for the block, and Addison kind of looked at the official too. She was hoping to draw that charge, but just off the glass. Last touch by the Phillies, and the Lady Cats will control the ball here. Taylor's got it, the top of the key. Hands off to Teichelman. Teichelman with a shot fake, trying to drive in on Kenley Richardson. Addison Pitts, good help. Teichelman tried to get rid of it, and Jasmine Castillo was there to intercept the pass. Phillies try to get into transition. Kenley Richardson pulls it out. Oh, good idea there. Castillo trying to get it to Pitts. Addison had a good seal, good position, but the pass was a little off the mark, and that's a turnover for the Phillies. So good look, trying to get it inside to Addison. Daniel from the corner. She's gonna test it out. Childress not having a lot of luck from beyond the arc either. Castillo, nice feed to Pitts. Good drive, just a little strong off the glass. Nice fast break opportunity for the Phillies, and now Childress with 1-2. Good job of controlling the loose ball. Shelby Roberts all over the place. Henderson had a chance at a layup, kind of mishandled the pass, and Shelby was there to take it away from her. Castillo to Barnes, and now the Phillies slowing it down a little bit in the half court. So both these teams running a little bit, trying to get something cheap in transition. Now into Addison Pitts in the lane. She kicks to Kenley. Kenley to Madeline. Madeline just a little bit short. And that rebound controlled by Henderson. Henderson really good in the paint for Childress. Does a good job on the glass and really strong defense in the paint. Lomax called for steps. And that's a quick turnover for them. Looks like Shannon Fisher gonna call a timeout for Childress. So quick start, and the Phillies get the first 2 points of this third quarter. It's 19-15. And we talked about the woes. Now Childress is 1 for 10 from outside the arc. Shallow Water 1 for 9. But both teams shooting 26% from the field. The Phillies are 5 of 19, Childress 7 of 26. So those rebounds and the advantage that Childress has on the glass is creating a few more shots. The Phillies with a couple of free throw attempts here in this third quarter too. They've evened that up. Now both teams 4 for 7 from the line. Addison Pitts has got a couple of points now. Macy Moravik again with 2. Jasmine Castillo with 3. Madeline Barnes has 4. Anaya Washington and Shelby Roberts both with 2. So a scrappy game. Both these teams running up and down the floor, trying to get some fast break opportunities, but turnovers plaguing them, and both teams having a hard time finding the net. Barnes into Roberts, and they'll see a little bit of pressure here in the backcourt. Shelby tosses it back to Madeline. Kick out to Jasmine Castillo in the corner. Shelby's going to let a three go. That was halfway down. Addison Pitts and Castillo fighting for the rebound. We're going to get a loose ball foul on the Lady Cats here. Gives it to Lomax. That's her third now. Childress now with 2 team fouls. Lomax has got 3, but she's going to stay in the game. No, she checked out. She did. So she checks out with 3. No, she's there. The official comes and stands right in front of our table. And I knew they got a substitution, but lost track of Lomax there. She is still on the floor. Madeline Barnes in the paint, working on Lomax. Might be an opportunity for the Phillies there if they can get it back into Madeline. They do get it to Madeline, working on Lomax. Good help from Henderson. A lot of contact, but a lot of body contact, but she got the ball cleanly. Good block for Henderson. Again, good defense inside for her and the Lady Cats. You see that size advantage. She's got it on the baseline. She goes inside, misses, but gets her own rebound, and she's going to get a free throw opportunity. The Phillies had a bit of a size disadvantage last week against Idalou, and Henderson kind of creating a matchup problem for the Phillies too. Macy Moravec was called for that foul. That's her second now. The team's first here. Henderson misses that first free throw. They're now 4 of 8 from the free throw line. The second one goes in though. And now it's 20-15. Shelby Roberts looks for the drive, gets it to Molly Salinas, skip pass over to Terrell. Terrell with the drive, she gets it to Macy. Macy goes to the basket, a little strong off the glass, fights for her own rebound. And it looked like Carly Husband was keeping Macy from tracking that down. Looked like she had her by the left hand. Carly Husband picks up her third foul now, the team's third in the second half. Good feed into Molly Salinas, Shelby. And then Molly out to Avery Terrell. It's long, but Macy there for that rebound on the backside. And Macy's got 4 points. And it's 20-17. Philly slowly cutting into this lead. The Lady Cats have. Lady Cats still scoreless in this third quarter. Well, they've got 1 point. My fault. They got one. Terrell with the deflection, but unable to get it. Tackleman gets it back. Now Kate Taylor driving in. She gets it into Teichelman. Good defense. Baseline, Shelby Roberts with the help. Forcing it back outside. Taylor swings to Clarissa Gamboa. Gamboa gets a 3 from the corner. Just when the Phillies had cut it to 3, Lady Cats stretch it back out a little bit. Shelby on the drive. She's going to kick it back out to Avery, top of the key. Madeline Barnes, a deep 3 from the left side. No good. Macy Moravec, another rebound. She's looking for Madeline in the paint. She gets it to Madeline, and Teichelman just kind of ran over her. Instead of calling Madeline for the travel, they're going to give Teichelman another foul. Chloe's first, but the team's fourth. Little handoff to Barnes in the corner. She's going to drive Henderson again, contesting that shot for the Lady Cats. Barnes unable to get it to go. Handoff to Gamboa. Corner 3 from Daniel. That's her first 3 points of the game. Just like that, a 9-point lead for the Lady Cats. 2 quick threes, and they stretch it out. And Kurt Richardson's going to call a timeout with 2:14 left here in the third quarter. Phillies with a couple of points. there to open this third quarter. They had it 17-20. But then two threes, one from Gamboa and one from Cameron Daniel for the Lady Cats, and now a 9-point game. Those threes, now the Lady Cats are 3 of 12, 25%. The Phillies just 1 for 11, 9% from beyond the arc. Phillies doing a pretty good job, though, with six offensive rebounds to start this third quarter. Gotten themselves some second chance opportunities. Macy Moravec with a couple. Right now, Macy's got 4, Madeline Barnes has 4. They lead the way. Jasmine Castillo with 3, Shelby Roberts with 2, and Nia Washington with 2. And Addison Pitts knocked in a couple of free throws. It's 26-17 as we approach 2 minutes, and Madeline was looking for Molly Salinas in the paint, just a little long on the pass, and Henderson's there to grab that one. A turnover for the Phillies. Teichelman with the drive. She kicks it out to Daniel. Daniel, that was halfway down. Avery Terrell with the rebound. Now the Phillies running the other way. Barnes loses the handle. Moravec tried to get it, but the Lady Cats are going to end up with it. Teichelman coming the other way. She kind of dribbled right into a trap. Good job, Molly and Avery, to jump into some full court pressure, and that's going to force Shannon Fisher to call a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Good job. Looked like the Lady Cats trying to push it up the floor, and Molly just stopped her right on the sideline, and Avery jumped into a trap. Gamboa wasting a few seconds there in the backcourt, and Fisher calls a timeout. 26-17 with 9.5 minutes left in this game. Phillies looking to make a run. You look at the foul count. Phillies with 1 foul in this second half, but Childress with 4. So if the Phillies can continue to push the issue, get into the lane, maybe get themselves some 1-and-1 opportunities and get some points, some cheap ones from the free throw line with the clock stopped. Avery Terrell with the deflection. Molly Salinas controls that one. Avery to Kinley in the lane. Kinley with a nice spin move and just a little strong off the back iron. Molly gets the offensive rebound. Out to Terrell. Again, strong off the back iron. Avery chases down her own rebound. 2 offensive rebounds on that possession. And the Phillies are going to get a third shot on this trip. Well, it looked like they were going to get 3, but they throw it away. Macy looking for Addison Pitts. Good help defense from Childress to step in front of that, intercept that pass. But the Phillies doing a better job on the offensive glass. Gamboa, that one was halfway down. Fighting for that offensive rebound. Addison Pitts, though, gets some hands on it. Gamboa was going after it, Teichelman, but Addison had 2 hands on it. Childress has the possession arrow, so they'll have it under their own basket. Teichelman out on the right wing to Kate Taylor. Daniel down to Henderson, and now back out to Daniel. She'll let another 3 go. That one's good. So Daniel, her second 3 of the game. It's 29-17 now. Under 30 seconds left in this third quarter. Avery Terrell with the handoff to Moravec, top of the key. Handoff to Kinley. Kinley drives in, goes up for the shot. They're going to get Teichelman. That's Teichelman's second one, but the team 5th. So a shooting foul for Kinley. The Phillies 4 for 7 from the free throw line. Kinley trying to get her first 2 points of the game. That one's off just to the left. I believe the Phillies and the Lady Cats now both 4 of 8 from the free throw line. Kinley's second one is good. The McKinney sisters, Chloe and Tatum, going to check in for the Phillies. Kinley and Molly Salinas are going to check out the last 10, 15 seconds of this third quarter. Two seconds now. Teichelman is going to get a shot off. Don't know if that's exactly what Shannon Fisher was looking for, But they get a long three attempt, it's no good. And it's going to be 29-18. Phillies trailing. We'll be back with more Philly basketball here on the Shallow Water Sports Network.
For nearly 70 years, the Silvius family has provided the nation's farm producers with risk management solutions based on the idea that success comes by putting the client's needs first and trusting that through product innovation, helpful analytic support, and a high level of service, lasting relationships will develop, ensuring a future for these farms and producers and for their friends at Silvius Insurance.
For all of your crop insurance needs, contact Josh Keeney or Brian Schmucker, 806-272-3193. At Silvius Insurance Group, we cover your hide.
Welcome back to Childress. Nathan Riojas and the Shallow Water Sports Network crew on the road for you tonight, bringing you the Phillies and the Lady Cats. Childress leading 29-18 as we start the fourth quarter. Just another tough shooting night for the Phillies, but still in this game with the chance to make a run in the final 8 minutes of this game. Just 1 for 12 from the three-point line, 5 for 9 now from the free throw line are the Phillies. But 22% on the night for the Phillies, just 30% for the Lady Cats. If either one of these teams could get their buckets to go, this might be a totally different game, but Phillies, nice look. Molly Salinas into Kinley Richardson. Kinley with 3 quick points. And it's 29-20. Nice play out of a timeout for Kurt Richardson. Well executed by the Phillies. Teichelman had the ball at the free throw line. Kinley got a hand on it to knock it loose, but unable to control it. Good steal. Avery Terrell gets her hands in the passing lane and then is able to snag it and bring it the other way. Madeline trying to get it into Addison Pitts. That pass deflected. She gets it back and then goes back to Addison, but it's off her foot. And Henderson controls for Childress. Kinley Richardson applying the pressure in the backcourt, but now the Phillies running the other way. Gamboa kicks to Daniel in the corner. Daniel, another one from the corner. Madeline Barnes with a good rebound. Phillies have done a better job on the glass in the third quarter. 7 offensive rebounds in the third. Madeline Barnes, deep 3 from the top of the key. And Henderson with another offensive rebound. Tip ball. Kinley tried to save it. Good hustle from Kinley right here in front of the table. Home radio and the Shallow Water Sports Network team here on the home side of the stands. Another deflection, just not quite a turnover for the Phillies. 9-point game. Another deflection from Kinley Richardson, but controlled by Sophie Stevens. Daniel thought about that, gave the shot fake, but gets it into Henderson. Henderson, nice spin move baseline. Just a good move from Henderson. Again, she's creating a bit of a mismatch inside. She's got 7 points now. She gets back on defense to contest that shot. Good job of the Phillies getting back in transition, trying to get to the free throw line. But Henderson, no call. Nice inbounds pass to Salinas. Gets a good open look, just can't get that jumper to go. Shelby Roberts with another offensive rebound. Salinas is going to give it a shot at the three-point line. That one's off. Just a good block out from Teichelman, and Henderson kept Shelby Roberts off the glass. 31-20. Kinley Richardson, another steal up to Terrell, but it's 2-on-1. She settles for that jumper. No good. Shelby Roberts with the offensive rebound. And they're going to get Cameron Daniel with another foul. That's her third. And now the team's 6th. So the next foul puts the Phillies in the bonus. Could be a big deal down the stretch in this game if they can get to the free throw line and get some cheap points. Just one team foul right now in the second half for the Phillies. Moravik outside the right wing. They get it into Shelby Roberts. Good move baseline. But again, good contest from Henderson. Making that shot tough on Shelby Roberts. avoiding a foul call. And Shelby just unable to put that one away. 31-20. Little trap here in midcourt. Madeline and Macy. Kinley, excuse me, trying to get that steal. Gamboa drives in, and Shelby was trying to draw the charge, but I think they're going to call a block outside first. They're going to get Kinley with a cheap one. That's Kinley's second, just the team's second. Teichelman inbounding to Henderson on their side of the floor. Good drive for Henderson, and she gets the roll. Ada Henderson, she's got 9 to lead all scorers in this game. It's 33-20 into Shelby Roberts. Roberts to Salinas quickly around the top of the key. Barnes now on the left side. She's in a drive. And get it to Kinley, top of the key. Good three, but just off the mark again. And the rebound controlled by Childress. Under 5 minutes to play now in the fourth quarter. Childress slowing it down. Childress has been pushing the ball all night. You wonder in this fourth quarter if they might slow down just a little bit. Lomax with the drive, good defense from Madeline Barnes. And they're gonna get Madeline with a cheap one. That's Madeline's second. And the team third now. Lomax gets that to go. Lomax has 6. And now 7. Trailing only Ada Henderson for the Lady Cats. 35-20, and the Phillies have some work to do here in this fourth quarter. Good inbounds pass from Shelby to Kinley, and Kinley just lost the handle off of her foot. And a turnover for the Phillies. And Nia Washington's gonna check in the game for Molly Salinas. Phillies set up in some full court pressure. They get it out to Daniel near the timeline, and Shelby's there with a trap. And Shelby gets a jump ball. Nice full court pressure, and the possession arrow kind of bailing out the Lady Cats right there. They maintain possession on the jump ball. Teichelman brings it across, but she finds herself in a trap. They're gonna call the foul though on Macy Moravec. Macy with the cheap one. Didn't know if we were gonna get a jump ball there or not, but they call the foul on Macy. That's her third. And now the team fourth. Team foul count evening out here in this fourth quarter a little bit. Lomax to Gamboa. Now back to Daniel in that corner. Kinley almost had a steal. Shelby does knock it loose, just unable to track it down. Gets her foot on the sideline before she's able to deflect it back in. Avery Terrell's gonna check in. Kinley Richardson is gonna get a break. 3 minutes and 32 seconds here in the fourth quarter of the Phillies with a lot of work. Nice trap there at midcourt and a jump ball. Nia Washington ties it up. The Phillies will get this one. Possession arrow now in their favor. So good defense. Phillies still fighting this last 3.5 minutes to try to claw back into this game. Into Shelby Roberts, spins around Henderson, and good help from Daniel to make her kick it back out. Molly Salinas caught it on the baseline, was falling out of bounds, tried to get it in, and Henderson was able to intercept that pass. Now Gamboa the other way, drops it off to Henderson. Henderson unable to finish on that transition opportunity, but they get Moravec with another foul. That's her fourth now. Macy with 4, now the team fifth. Henderson's free throw a little bit long. Ada Henderson, again, leading all scorers with 9 points. Aspen Lomax with 7. Cameron Daniel with 6 for the Lady Cats. Right now, Macy Moravik, Madeline Barnes leading the way with 4 points for the Phillies. Madeline's gonna go all the way. She gets to the glass and she's gonna draw a foul. That one's gonna be on Henderson. That's her second. The team's 7th. So the Phillies will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Madeline gets that one to go. The Phillies now 6 of 8, I believe, from the free throw line. 6 of 10. She gets the second one. And now she's got 6. 35-22. Madeline Barnes with a deflection. Just unable to control it. Teichelman got it back, and now quickly ahead to Gamboa. Shelby contesting that shot, but Henderson there to clean it up again. Adai Henderson, she's got 11. Now the other way, Terrell gets the layup. A couple of transition points for both of these teams. Daniel with a little baseline jumper, short. Shelby had position, and Henderson just a little bit taller, able to get her hands on that. Daniel controls it, gets a loose ball. She's got 8 now. And it's 39-24. We're gonna have a 1-and-1 opportunity here for the Phillies. We get a block call on Clarissa Gamboa. That's her first, but the team's 8th. Madeline just off the mark. Madeline's got 6 points currently. 57% free throw shooter on the year. Gets a bounce on that one. 39-25. Madeline's got 7. More full court pressure from the Phillies. Lomax gets it across to Teichelman. Teichelman with the open 3 halfway down. Shelby Roberts gets a rebound. And now the Phillies running the other way. But another turnover. And they're going to get a reach in. Looks like Shelby Roberts will get credit for that one. That's just her second. And now the Phillies 6th of this half. So minute 34 left in this fourth quarter. The Phillies trailing by 11. Trailing by 14, excuse me. Wow, tough shot. Goes in for Cameron Daniel. She banks it in. It's 41-25 now. Shelby Roberts at the free throw line. Henderson with those long arms, that reach advantage, picks her pocket. And it looks like Childress may be content to slow it down a little bit. I say that, and then Lomax drives to the paint, or through the paint. She doesn't get the layup to go, but she's gonna get another free throw opportunity. That's 3 now for Shelby. First one no good for Lomax. And the Phillies are going to empty the bench here with 48 seconds left. Lomax does get the second one, and it's 42-25. Phillies get it down. McKinney couldn't quite finish. And we're going to get a travel under the basket. That's Journey Prince, a freshman for the Lady Cats. And Nia Washington gets the inbounds pass out to Moravik. Tatum McKinney to Moravec. Good drive by Macy. And they're going to call Teichelman for the reach in. That's her third. And the team's ninth. So Macy will get a chance to get a couple points here. And just unable to get the roll. Macy's a 51% free throw shooter on the season. Misses the second one. Lomax to Gamboa. Gonna hand it off outside. Now just 15 seconds left. A three for the freshman. Addison Pitts with the rebound. Getting it out to Chloe McKinney on the run. Chloe's got Tatum, but they just run out of time on the fast break. So that's gonna do it for the first half of our doubleheader. The Phillies fall to the Lady Cats 42-25. We'll be back with some final thoughts on the Edward Jones, Kyle Motherall postgame show here on the Shallow Sports Network. The Phillies fall to 2-2 in district play.
At Carter and Raider, we have deep roots right here in West Texas. Born and raised in Lubbock County.
We bleed red and black.
Since 2009, we have invested in our clients, in our neighbors, in our communities.
We pride ourselves in the values that make West Texas great: integrity, hard work, and the relentless pursuit of success.
Give us a call if you are in need of aggressive and personalized representation, and let our 25 years of combined experience go to work for you.
Founded in 1913 and located in northwest Lubbock County, Shallow Water is a place you will find people with small town values who pride themselves in West Texas traditions. Shallow Water is a community you will be proud to call home. Mayor Roy King Potter and the Shallow Water City Council encourage you to stop in and say hello. They want to make Shallow Water the best it can be. Shallow Water, where Texas pride runs deep.
We know that egg producers don't quit at 5 p.m. We don't quit until the job's done either. Bankers' hours don't apply at First United Bank because we believe ag lending isn't a 9-to-5 job. While you're out working the fields or managing the herd, we're making sure your money is working too. Whether it's for livestock, land, or equipment, we're one of the most dominant ag lenders in the state and have been burning the midnight oil since 1907. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag.
Honey, can we please just call D&K Hunt?
I can do this.
Yeah, I'm calling D&K Hunt Electric.
When you need electrical work done, leave it to the professionals and call D&K Hunt Electric, 806-866-9911.
West Texas is an incredible place to live and raise your family, and Shallow Water is no exception. We all know shopping, dining, and medical care are important factors to consider when choosing your next home. Here in the Highland subdivisions of Shallow Water, you have easy access to all the big city amenities. Many have been buzzing about Shallow Water ISD, and in Shallow Water, your children are going to have the opportunity to play for some of the most decorated teams in the area. To see what the buzz is about, reach out to us and we can talk more.
Welcome back to the Edward Jones, Kyle Motherall postgame show here on the Shallow Water Sports Network. We're live in Childress with the Lady Cats. Handed the Phillies their second district loss of the year. The Phillies go down 42-25. Another tough offensive performance for the Phillies. The Phillies just 22% from the field, 1 of 15 from beyond the arc, 6% from the three-point line. They were 8 of 15 from the free throw line. Pretty good game again defensively for the Phillies. They hold Childress to 34% shooting, 21% from three. The Lady Cats, they leave some free throws at the free throw line themselves. Really, the Phillies did a great job on the glass in the second half. They were getting beat a little bit on the glass in the first half, but they evened that one up really in the second half. 12 turnovers, though, for the Phillies, not helping them out. And just, again, another tough night shooting the basketball for the Phillies. Some individual numbers. Madeline Barnes leading all scorers, or leading the Phillies with 7 points. Macy Moravec had 4. And then you had Jasmine Castillo with 3, Shelby Roberts 2, Avery Terrell 2, and Nia Washington had 2. Kinley Richardson ended up with 3, and then Addison Pitts with 2. So again, 42-25. The Childress Lady Cats improved to 3-1 in district play, while the Phillies fall to 2-2, kind of move into third place in the district race. Both of those teams have lost to Idalou so far in this early in this district race. So right now, Childress trying to keep pace. They're at 2-1 in that second position, facing Idalou. And again, I feel like another night, same story for the Phillies. Got some open looks, had some good ball movement. Actually did a pretty good job in transition, but I think one of the stories and the keys in this game was Henderson. The height that she provided and the shots that she altered in the paint for the Phillies, and then the offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds that she was able to pull down. The Phillies kind of at a disadvantage in the paint size-wise against Idalou on Friday night. Really the same with Henderson tonight. Henderson controlled that paint, made anything difficult, turned the Phillies away when they got the ball in there, altered a lot of shots, and then did a good job of cleaning up on the glass and limiting some second chance opportunities that the Phillies could have had. The Phillies really do their part, do their thing on defense, keeping themselves in the game, but just couldn't get enough buckets to go. A lot of open threes that just didn't go in, and they'll just keep shooting. I know that the Phillies probably getting frustrated with that performance offensively, and just one of these nights they're going to start falling. It's going to start falling soon for them, but a tough 42-25 loss for them. Now we've got the boys on the floor. The Childress boys come in number 16 in the rankings, up against your number 3 Shallow Water Mustangs, and should be quite the contest between these two teams, both 1-0 to start district play. Look at what the Mustangs did last week, Friday night. They were taking on the Wildcats at the Horseshoe, and just a great offensive performance. That first quarter really exploded out of the gate and then coasted the rest of the way. They outscored the Wildcats 25-6 in that first quarter. The Mustangs shoot 42% from the floor. They were 25% from 3. Did a lot of that damage in the first half. Only 40% from the free throw line, but then again dominated on the glass, out-rebounding Idalou 35-15. They get 15 assists on their buckets, and that just kind of tells you that they were moving around, playing some really good team basketball for Jay Lusk, as the Mustangs come in, again, ranked 3rd in the state. They're 16-2 on the year. Childress number 16 in the state rankings. They're 14-6 on the year, 1-0 in district play. Some individual numbers from that game last week. Cooper Lusk had a huge night. He had 24 points in that game, did a lot of his damage early on, and he's going to be our player spotlight this week. He's second on the team in scoring at 16.8 points per game, right behind Hayden Buckley, 16.9, averaging almost 5 rebounds a game, almost 3 assists a game, and 1.5 steals on the year for Cooper Lusk. So Cooper Lusk, along with Hayden Buckley, kind of leading the charge for these Mustangs early in the season. You look at the top 10 in the TABC rankings for the boys. Dallas Madison, that Hitchcock team that handed the Mustangs one of their only 2 losses at that Waterburger tournament. Still at number 2, Shallowater at 3, Lorena, Peaster. There's those Brock Eagles at number 6, Ponder, Chapel Hill, Mejia, and Lytle closing out the top 10. But again, a top 16 team in Childress tonight. They've lost to some bigger schools and then lost to Lipan, who's the number 1 team in 2A. A close 54-52 game for Wayne Parker's team. Their star, Lamont Nickelberry, you'll see him. He's a star on the football field, a defensive back and wide receiver recruit. He's the star for this team. He's the Amarillo Globe News preseason player of the year. He scored 34 points, had 7 rebounds and 3 assists against Wellington last week in one of the last non-district contests for this Childress team. He'll wear number 2 tonight for Childress. Their starting lineup for the Mustangs, it's going to be number 5, Hayden Buckley, number 15, Cooper Lusk, number 23, Trevor Wynn, number 33, Kason Long, and number 35, Josh Grimes. For the Childress Bobcats, again, Lamont Nickelberry is their star. You'll hear us talk about him quite a bit tonight. He wears number 2. I did not get their starting lineup, so I'm waiting for them to take the floor. They still haven't broken the huddle.
Yeah, I know, right?
The Mustangs in their road red. Looks like Aiden Allen, Scout Smith, Lamont Nickelberry, and then Isaiah Haloma going to start for Childress. Here we go. We're about ready to tip it off. Kason Long. And Nickelberry gets the tip, but Josh Grimes controls it. Trevor Wynn to Hayden Buckley. That pass deflected. Nickelberry was quickly out to contest that, got a hand on it. And Haloma brings it up for Childress. Josh Grimes gets a hand on that one, last touch by the Mustangs. So okay, we're gonna get a foul call away from the ball here. Oh no, a 5-second call, so a turnover quickly for Childress. Hayden Buckley getting some pressure from Aiden Allen near midcourt, but gets it across to Cooper Lusk. Cooper Lusk, pretty good hand check there, a lot of contact so far. Looks like this is gonna be a physical game between these 2 ranked teams, trying to get it into Kason Long. But that's a turnover for the Mustangs. Both these teams trying to settle in, a little antsy to start. Nickelberry with a drive. Good contest from Kason Long, though, making that a difficult shot. Nickelberry trying to get a steal. He knocks it away. He is quick. Great athlete, Nickelberry is. Good job of Trevor Wynn getting back to keep him from getting a layup opportunity, and then Hayden Buckley getting a rebound is knocked away by Childress. So the Mustangs will inbound from their own basket. Trevor Wynn into Hayden Buckley, but some full court pressure from these Bobcats. Hayden Buckley drives with the right hand. Nice finish off the glass, and he's got the first 2 points of this game. Paloma with the drive. He's going to kick to Allen in the corner. Nice open 3. Aiden Allen with a quick answer, and it looks like we are good to go now. A couple of shaky possessions for these teams to start, and they're going to settle in. Hayden Buckley, nice jumper for him. He's got 5 points. No, he's got 4, excuse me, he's got 4. I was giving him credit for the 3. Deflected underneath the basket, and Childress is going to get to keep it. Josh Grimes trying to deny the inbounds pass. They're going to get him with a loose ball foul. trying to keep Hayden Nickelberry out of the paint. Or Lamont Nickelberry, I'm sorry. There's a moving screen.
3.
Give that one to Aiden Allen, his first. Trevor Wynn controlling the ball. Over to Lusk on the left wing. Kason Long trying to work the pick and roll. They look inside for Long, but good backside help from Billy Moore, the junior for Childress. Intercepts that pass, and now he's got it, driving in the paint. Cooper Lusk picks his pocket. Josh Grimes, nice move. And he's gonna take it all the way. Nice left-hand finish for Josh Grimes. 6-3 now in favor of the Mustangs. Nickelberry on the right wing, Josh Grimes guarding. Good job, Kason Long helping in the paint to deny that drive. But Nickelberry, with a move in the paint, gets it up with his left hand. And he's gonna get a chance at a three-point play. Look at this replay here. Josh Grimes with a nice move at half court and then finishes it with his left hand. Nice job of Cooper Lusk to pick his pocket. Nickelberry misses that free throw, but an offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound. Nickelberry passes up the three. He's going to drive in. Contested shot. No good. Kason Long with the rebound. Nickelberry with a couple of opportunities there. Nice pull-up jumper from Trevor Wynn. High percentage look. Allen now. Dribbles right side, hands it off to Billy Moore. Moore to Paloma. Back out to Nickelberry. Allen with the drive, but didn't have anywhere to go and tried to hand it off in the lane. Cooper Lusk intercepts. Nice give up to Josh Grimes. Grimes a little strong, but Cooper Lusk there to clean it up with the rebound and his first 2 points of the game. That's going to draw a quick timeout from Wayne Parker. A little 30-second one for Childress, as it's quickly 10-5 now in favor of the Mustangs. So Hayden Buckley with the first 4 points for the Mustangs, but Cooper Lusk has got 2, Trevor Wynn with 2, and Josh Grimes with 2 for the Mustangs 10. And then you see Lamont Nickelberry, he's got 2. Aiden Allen hits a 3 for their 5, and you see the athleticism from Nickelberry. His bucket, good help defense from Kason Long in the paint, and then just a little hesitation and a spin move. Gets it to go under the basket. Like I said the other night against Wellington, he had 34 points and 7 rebounds. He's all over the place and really good defender too. Paloma now over to Nickelberry. Good job by Josh Grimes to make him give it up. Aiden Allen trying to drive, but Hayden Buckley cuts him off. Josh Grimes now on Nickelberry, and he just picks his pocket. Nice job by Josh Grimes. Get his hands on the ball. Kason Long, a little drop off to Cooper Lusk, and Cooper Lusk with the 3 ball. Good look. Kason Long just handing that one off to Cooper Lusk, and he's going to knock that one down most of the time. Aiden Allen, contested look. Trevor Wynn pulls down the rebound, and he's got it ahead to Cooper Lusk. Cooper chases it down, gets it to Hayden Buckley. Buckley to Trevor Wynn. Good job of running the floor. And another quick timeout. Mustangs bench fired up. Jay Lusk a little fired up too. So we got another 30-second timeout for Childress. You look at that. A little long on the pass from Trevor, but Trevor hustling the whole way. Cooper tracks it down to Hayden. Hayden finds him. So Trevor Wynn pulling down the offensive, or pulling down the defensive rebound, and then getting all the way to the glass on the other end. Really good team basketball for the Mustangs, and they're up 15-5 here early in this game. Mustangs are 7 of 8 from the field. Cooper Lusk with their only 3s. Mustangs are 1 for 1. Aiden Allen 1 for 1 for Childress too, but Childress just 2 for 7 from the field. And that's really the difference in this game. Right now, the Mustangs winning the battle on the glass, 5-2. Haloma inbounds to Aiden Allen. Aiden Allen just chit-chatting with the official as they walk it up the court. Buckley picks him up at the three-point line. They get it in to Scout Smith, and now back out quickly to Jesus Haloma. 2 Halomas on this team, Isaiah and Jesus. Nice drive from Allen. He's going to get the foul call. They're going to give that one to Kaysen Long. It's Kaysen's second and the team third. He's got 2. Josh has got 1. Aiden Allen's going to get a couple of free throw attempts here. First one off the mark. Hudson Franklin's going to check in for the Mustangs. Kaysen Long going to take a seat with those 2 early fouls in the first quarter. Nickelberry also on the bench right now for Childress. Allen gets his second free throw. He's got 4 points now, and they jump into some faux pressure. Trevor Wynn bringing it up for the Mustangs. Gets it to Buckley on the left wing. Buckley with a deep 3, just a little long, and it goes over the top. And you hear Coach Luss say, patience. You feel like you can get that shot anytime if you're Hayden Buckley. Lets it go, and man, you know, you preach patience, but half the time that goes in for Hayden. Just a little heat check from him early on. Good drive, might have been a double dribble for Billy Moore, but either way, he turns it over, kind of got inside and didn't have anywhere to go. Good help defense, and Mustangs collapsing in the paint. He throws it away. Trevor Wynn gonna inbounds for the Mustangs, and Childress does come in some full court pressure. Kobe Sims checks in for Childress. He's gonna be on the ball as they inbound it, but then Childress backs out as Hayden Buckley brings it up the floor. Under 2.5 minutes to play now, 15-6 in favor of the Mustangs. You do see a little more patient approach here in the half court. Hudson Franklin drives into the free throw line. Good shot from the elbow, just doesn't get the roll. Good look though from Hudson. Childress trying to push it up the court. They were looking for Jesus Haloma down in the corner. He's unable to control that pass, and the Mustangs will control it down the baseline. Jay Lusk now calls a timeout. So 15-6 in favor of the Mustangs early, similar to what we saw on Friday night against Idalou. They jump out to an early lead, and it was Cooper Lusk leading the charge Friday night too. He's got 5. Hayden Buckley with 4. Trevor Wynn has 4. Josh Grimes has got 2. And then on the other side, Aiden Allen has 4. Lamont Nickelberry with the other 2. Like we said, Nickelberry went to the bench, interested to see if he comes out of this timeout on the floor or not. And he won't. Right now the Mustangs have Cooper Lusk, Trevor Wynn, Hayden Buckley, Hudson Franklin, and Josh Grimes on the floor. Coop into Trevor Wynn. Trevor to Hayden, and the Mustangs clear out as we approach the 2-minute mark in the first quarter. Grimes now on the right wing. Skip past to Hayden. Hayden wasn't quite ready for that. He tried to save it in. Inbounds to Hudson Franklin over here on the left side, but unable to do that, and that's a turnover for the Mustangs. Aiden Allen bringing it in, or bringing it up the court for Childress. Haloma on the wing. Driving in, trying to get in. Good defense by Trevor Wynn. That 3, good from Jesus Haloma. He's got 3, it's 15-9, and again, Childress showing some full court pressure, but then backing out. Just picking up that full court man. That 3 from Haloma, bringing the home crowd alive a little bit. Hayden Buckley trying to get Cooper Lusk on a back cut. Good cut from Cooper. The pass just a little off the mark. And another turnover for the Mustangs. Isaiah Haloma bringing it up for Childress. Try to keep the two Halomas separate as Aiden Allen drives in. Trevor Wynn draws a charge. Good defense, moving his feet. Not many guys quicker on their feet than Trevor Wynn. A lot of speed and athleticism for Jay Lusk's team. You see it right there. It was good man defense from Trevor Wynn. That's the second on Aiden Allen. Under a minute to go now. Good ball pressure in the backcourt from Kobe Sims. A little bit of contact and he's gonna get called for the foul. So trying to brag on him a little bit for some good defense, and then he gets a cheap foul in the backcourt. That's the team's third. Hayden Buckley in the backcourt to Trevor Wynn. He brings it across midcourt, and now Buckley on the left wing. He and Hudson Franklin trying to get the pick and roll. Hayden trying to get it inside. And Caleb Magden, the sophomore, gets his hands up, gets his hands in the passing lane. And then kind of a cheap foul away from the basket for Hayden Buckley. That's his first and the team fourth with 38 seconds left now in this opening quarter. Paloma with a three, that one off the mark. Trevor Wynn with the rebound. And then a cheap foul under the basket. That's Isaiah Paloma. Comes in behind Trevor and they get him for a reach. That's Isaiah's first, but the team fourth. Wynn again bringing it up the floor for the Mustangs. Gets it to Coop in the right corner. Cooper tried to go baseline, gives it up to Josh Grimes. That pass is deflected by Haloma, and he tries to get it into Sims, but Buckley's there, and he gets it out to Hudson Franklin. The Mustangs will reset with 12 left on the clock. Hudson Franklin from the corner, foot on the line. Nice, deep two, he had his foot on the line. Good shot though from Hudson Franklin. Haloma's got to throw it up from midcourt, contested well by Josh Grimes there at midcourt. And it's 17-9 as we head to the second quarter. We'll be back with more Mustang basketball here on the Shallow Water Sports Network.
We know that egg producers don't quit at 5 p.m. We don't quit until the job's done either. Bankers' hours don't apply at First United Bank because we believe ag lending isn't a 9-to-5 job. While you're out working the fields or managing the herd, we're making sure your money is working too. Whether it's for livestock, land, or equipment, we're one of the most dominant ag lenders in the state and have been burning the midnight oil since 1907. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag.
Welcome back to Childress. Nathan Riojas, Sarah Batson, Jake Warren, and Logan and Angel bringing you tonight's broadcast here on the Shallow Water Sports Network. It's 17-9 in favor of the Mustangs. Look at some of those first quarter stats. The Mustangs, 8 of 11 from the field, 1 for 3 from beyond the arc, and holding Childress to 30% shooting. Really, that's the difference in this game right now, 17-9. Paloma for Childress a little too strong. Hayden Buckley with the rebound. Now the Mustangs coming the other way. Good ball pressure. Jesus Haloma trying to pick Trevor's pocket. Nice backdoor cut from Cooper Lusk. Little contact. Cooper wanted a foul. Trevor and Hudson do a good job getting back. And then Josh Grimes in the paint intercepts that pass. He's going to try to go the distance. Thinks better of it. Gives it up to Cooper Lusk. Nice transition bucket. Cooper's got 7. A good assist there from Josh Grimes. Trying to get that layup. Decided to pull it out and gets a layup opportunity for Coop. It's 19-9 now. Good defense in the paint, making him kick it out. But Jesus Haloma, his second 3 of the game. And he pulls Childress within 7. Cooper Lusk now on the right wing. Out to Josh Grimes. Buckley now kind of kicks it back to Hudson Franklin. Trevor Wynn on the right wing. Cooper Lusk resetting for the Mustangs up top.
Give it back.
Cooper, nice spin baseline. Going to put up that jumper. Unable to go. Josh Grimes with the offensive rebound. And then Hudson Franklin unable to control it. Got a hand on it, but couldn't pull it in. Kobe Sims coming the other way for Childress. Back to the Haloma brothers. And then Sims is going to let that three go. Cooper with the rebound. Kind of pushing it. 1-on-3. Doesn't really have the numbers, but he's going to try to get to the basket anyways. Pulls up. Gets it to Hudson Franklin. Nice little dump off from Cooper to Franklin. Franklin's got 4 now. 21-12 in favor of the Mustangs. Kobe Sims at the top of the key now. Over to Haloma. Isaiah Haloma. Haloma driving in. Trevor Wynn draws another charge. You see Trevor wince a little bit. That's Haloma's second foul. It's the team's 5th now. Tried to show you that replay, but the game moving too quick. Mustangs quickly down the floor. Coop thought about it. Hayden with a little pump fake. Now Trevor Wynn resetting. Trevor taking his second charge of the night. You just hope that his back's feeling okay. They get it into Coop. He spins and kicks it out to Trevor in the right corner. That one was halfway in. Hudson Franklin and Josh Grimes trying to tie that one up, but they're going to give Josh Grimes the loose ball foul. That's Josh's second. And the team's 5th. So 5 team fouls for both teams. As we get to the 5-minute mark in this second quarter. Josh Grimes jumps in the passing lane. Nice jumper. Lamont Nickelberry checks back into the game, and he gets a nice jump shot right there for his 4th point. Applying the pressure to Hayden Buckley. Well, he knocked it loose, and then he kind of took Hayden's legs out. No foul call, instead of 10-second call on the Mustangs, but I think if you're a Mustangs fan, you're kind of looking for that to be a foul. He knocked it loose, but then when you take his legs out, dive it on the floor, you normally get a foul call for that one. A good pressure defense from Lamont Nickelberry. Aiden Allen from the corner. That's his second 3. As he's got 7. 21-15. Mustangs quickly the other way. Trevor Wynn into the paint, kicks it back out to Buckley. Trevor's going to get the long rebound. Over to Cooper. He's going to try for another assist. That one halfway down. Hayden Buckley, offensive rebound. And they're going to get Hayden Buckley leaning in for an offensive foul. Billy Moore drawing the charge. That's 2 on Buckley now. The team's 6th. Good offensive rebound. A couple of offensive rebounds. One by Trevor Wynn, then Hayden Buckley. So a few shots on that trip for the Mustangs, but tough call as Hayden was going to the basket. Allen trying to get it to Nickelberry, and Hudson Franklin, nice steal, and he's going to take it all the way. Hudson Franklin now with 6 points. 23-17. Aiden Allen quickly up the court for Childress. Hayden knocks it out of bounds. Both these teams getting up and down the court pretty quickly. Nice, entertaining game. Haloma on the left wing. Spin move. Gets in the lane, but tough shot. Well contested by Hudson Franklin. Altered that shot, and then Cooper Luss gets it to Cooper Manning. Cooper Manning goes to the basket. A lot of contact, but they're going to give Nickelberry credit for the block, and now he's coming the other way in the paint. Jump stop. Cooper Luss got his hands on the ball, but they're going to give him a foul on the reach in. That's his first and the team's 7th. It's going to be a shooting foul, though. Coach Lusk talking to the official. I think he wanted a foul on the other end. Maybe looking for a travel call. Always fun to try to read lips and look at the body language, see what's going on in those conversations. Nickelberry gets his first free throw, I'm sorry. Nickelberry with 5, and now gets the roll for 6. Tried to jinx him, but he gets the roll, and he's got 6. 23-19, they cut it to 4. Mustangs break the press. They got 3 on 2. Nice feed from Hayden Buckley to Hudson Franklin. Really good assist. He looked in the corner, getting a no-look pass to Hudson Franklin on the block, and Hudson with 8, leading all Mustang scores. Nickelberry, good drive. He's going to get another trip to the free throw line. They're going to give that one to Cooper Manning. Well, I thought he said 1-3, but it looks like they put 23 up on the board, so it's going to be Trevor Wins first. The team's 8th. That one no good from Nickelberry. Nickelberry rolls out. Good offensive rebound. Billy Moore works hard for that rebound, gets 2 points. And they've cut it to 4 again, 25-21. Cooper Lusk gets an open 3, knocks it down in rhythm. You can't give that up if you're the opposing team. Coop's got 10. Aiden Allen gets in the paint. Aiden Allen with 9. Buckley to Lusk now on the left wing. They switch the pick and roll to Cooper Manning. Cooper gets it, goes baseline, and then gets it back out to Hudson Franklin. Hudson Franklin drives, kicks to Hayden Buckley. He'll shoot the 3. Go off the mark. That one controlled by Billy Moore for Childress, and back up to Lamont Nickelberry. 28-23. With just over a minute and a half left. They're getting it to Scout Smith on the right wing, and they're going to get Cooper Manning with their reach in. So Cooper Manning officially with his first now. They fooled us the first time, but Cooper Manning picks one up. Bodie Rowan's going to check in for him. That's the 9th team foul on the Mustangs. So if they foul again, it'll put the Bobcats in the double bonus. First one is good for Scout Smith. Second one strong. Cooper Lusk and Nickelberry fighting for that rebound. Nickelberry and Lusk fighting for it. But Aiden Allen ends up with a loose ball, and he gets a little layup opportunity. He's got 11 now. And it's 28-26. Hayden Buckley drives baseline, kicks it back out to Trevor Wynn. Trevor drives in and then gives it up to Cooper Lusk. Cooper drives, tried to get it to Hayden on the backdoor cut. Isaiah Paloma got his hand in the passing lane, but they're going to say last touch by the Mustangs. With the 1:04 left in this first half. Childress now on a little run here to get it within 2. looking to tie or take the lead on this possession. Nickelberry with the drive, gets out. Allen an open look from the corner. Aiden Allen, his third three. He's got 14 now. We're going to get a foul. So 29 to 28. Childress is now taking the lead. That's the third foul on Isaiah Haloma. He'll have to go to the bench. Trevor Wynn now over to Brody Rowan. As we approach 30 seconds in this first half. Aiden Allen with the steal. Hudson Franklin gets back, hustles back on defense. Contests that layup. Aiden Allen kind of complaining for a foul call, but get a loose ball down here, and the Mustangs will control. So good job of Hudson Franklin getting back. Got 8 points tonight, did a good job of getting back on defense to force that one. We came in talking about Lamont Nickelberry. He's got 6. Aiden Allen so far, the story for Childress. He's got 3 from beyond the arc, leading all scorers with 14. And Hayden Buckley getting a little frustrated. They're going to call Kobe Sims for his second foul. And that's the 7th team foul, so Hayden with a 1-and-1 opportunity. Hayden, a 73% free throw shooter on the year, averaging just under 17 points a game. That one no good. And Kobe Sims gets that rebound. Now with about 5 seconds left. Long three from Billy Moore to end the second half, or in the second quarter, I mean. 2 threes make it 32 to 28. Little 6-0 run to close the quarter. We'll be back with the Sylvia's Insurance Group halftime show from Childress on the Shallow Water Sports Network.
Founded in 1913 and located in northwest Lubbock County, Shallow Water is a place you will find people with small town values who pride themselves in West Texas traditions. Shallow Water is a community you will be proud to call home. Mayor Roy King Potter and the Shallow Water City Council encourage you to stop in and say hello. They want to make Shallow Water the best it can be. Shallow Water, where Texas pride runs deep.
We know that egg producers don't quit at 5 p.m. We don't quit until the job's done either. Bankers' hours don't apply at First United Bank because we believe egg lending isn't a 9-to-5 job. While you're out working the fields or managing the herd, we're making sure your money is working too. Whether it's for livestock, land, or equipment, we're one of the most dominant egg lenders in the state and have been burning the midnight oil since 1907. First United Bank. We know egg lending. We know egg.
Honey, can we please just call D&K Hunt?
I can do this.
Yeah, I'm calling D&K Hunt Electric.
When you need electrical work done, leave it to the professionals and call D&K Hunt Electric, 806-866-9911.
At People's Bank, being local matters. Decisions are made right here. Our employees are raising their families here and serving in our communities. You'll see how local bankers make a difference when you bank with people that you know. At People's Bank.
Welcome back to Childress, where the number 16 Childress Bobcats lead the number 3 Shallow Water Mustangs 32 to 28 here at the half. Nathan Riojas on the Sylvia's Insurance Group halftime show. Some interesting stats here in the first half. Really felt like the Mustangs controlled most of that first half, and then you get a quick 6-0 run, a couple of threes, and then a deep one from Billy Moore and Childress to close out that second quarter. 6 quick points, and they lead 32-28. You look at, like I said, you look at some of these stats. The Mustangs shooting the ball pretty well. They're shooting the ball 59% from the floor, just 47%. So a good percentage for Childress too. But Mustangs 2 for 8 from beyond the arc. Right now, that's the big difference for Childress. They're 6 of 10. They've got 6 threes. Aiden Allen, number 3, the junior guard for them, he's got 3 of those beyond the arc for Childress. Pretty even on the glass. The Mustangs with a slight edge. 7 assists for the Mustangs, so good job of moving the ball around. They've gotten some opportunities in transition and gotten to the paint. But 5 turnovers for the Mustangs to just 3 for Childress. And you look at some of the individual numbers for the Mustangs. Cooper Lusk leading the way with 10 points. Hudson Franklin has 8. Hayden Buckley with 4. Trevor Wynn's got 4. Josh Grimes with 2. And like I said, a good first half for the Mustangs offensively, shooting the ball well, 59% from the field. But man, just quite the surge there in the second quarter. Childress outscores the Mustangs 23-11 in the second quarter, and now have a 4-point lead as we go into the locker room. And you look at Trevor Wynn, who again he's got 4 points, but he's doing some damage. He's got 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Cooper Lusk again with 10 points. He's already got 4 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Hudson Franklin, I mentioned, he's 4 for 5 from the field. He's got 8 points with a steal. Hayden Buckley with just 4 points, but 2 assists, 2 rebounds, and a steal for Hayden Buckley. So good game good start for the Mustangs. Just a really good run there, and a 6 for 10 shooting performance for the Bobcats beyond the arc. And they've got a 4-point lead. We knew this was going to be a good game coming in. Childress ranked 16th in the state in the TABC poll. Of course, the Mustangs number 3, and both of these teams 1-0 in district, both with a legitimate shot at a district championship. And both of these teams picked 1 and 2 in the TABC coaches poll. Mustangs picked as district champions in the preseason. Childress picked 2, so you knew that this was going to be a big game. Right now, Childress just getting hot there in the second quarter, and the Mustangs cooling off a little bit. Cooper Lusk hit a couple from deep, but Mustangs have missed a few from deep, and that percentage has gone down as we got in the second quarter, just 25% from beyond the arc. So interested to see what adjustments we have in the second half. Lamont Nickelberry, football recruit and just really good athlete for Childress, is who we talked about a lot in the pregame. Good performance from him. He's got 6 points, but the Mustangs making it tough on him when he gets in the paint. Good job by Kason Long and some of those guys to challenge those shots, alter those shots once he gets in the lane. He's got 6. The story is Aiden Allen with 3 from beyond the arc. He's got 14 for the game. He leads all scorers. And then Billy Moore, he's got 5. He hit that long 3 in the closing seconds of the half. Jesus Hiloma, he's got 6 points for Childress. So again, the Bobcats with a 23-point second quarter after just 9 in the opening quarter. Good enough for a 4-point lead over the Mustangs. The Mustangs had 17 in the first and just able to muster 11. You see some of the ball pressure and defense kind of getting under the skin of the Mustangs a little bit. I'm sure Coach Lusk addressed that in the locker room a little bit. Both teams now out of the locker room. We've got the clock set at 8 minutes, so that'll just about do it for the Silius Insurance Group halftime show as we get ready for second half tip. The Mustangs did a good job of getting into the bonus, but Childress did too. Nobody in real foul trouble. Isaiah Hiloma junior guard for Childress. He's got 3. But that's really it. Everybody else has got 2. Aiden Allen's got 2. Kobe Sims, 2 for Childress. Hayden Buckley for the Mustangs has got 2. Kason Long and Josh Grimes also for 2. The starting 5 back on the floor for the Mustangs. Trevor Wynn, Cooper Lusk, Hayden Buckley, Kason Long, and Josh Grimes. Long had to spend some time on the bench in that first half with 2 quick fouls. See if he can stay on the floor more. Quickly, Lamont Nickelberry gets in the paint. That shot altered by the Mustangs. Josh Grimes and Kason Long both there on defense. They're going to give the foul to Grimes. It's Josh's 3rd. Nickelberry's first one, a little off the mark. Childress leading a few points at the free throw line so far. Nickelberry's second is good. Nickelberry now with 7. More importantly, he gets Josh Grimes his 3rd foul on Childress's opening possession of the 3rd quarter. Hayden Buckley brings it across midcourt. The Mustangs facing a 5-point deficit early in the 3rd quarter. Buckley for 3. Good open look for Buckley. See if he can get going. Buckley's now got 7. Good defense by Grimes to stop that drive from Nickelberry. 3 off the mark. And Cooper Lusk with the rebound. Nickelberry reaching around, no call. Lusk to Grimes, drops it off. And Kason Long couldn't finish. Lusk kind of knocked that rebound out. He gets the ball on the baseline again. Turnaround jumper. Cooper Lusk now with 12. Some good unselfish basketball. And it's 33 all early in this 3rd quarter. Aiden Allen driving. Hayden Buckley was able to knock it away, but Allen chases it back down to Nickelberry. Long 3 for Nickelberry. Grimes in his face. Nickelberry chase that ball down. And he and Josh Grimes both crashing the board. Grimes was able to come down with it, but they said he got his foot on the baseline. So Childress will keep the ball and inbound it from underneath their own basket. Isaiah Haloma up top to Aiden Allen. Buckley defending, and now over to Haloma and Trevor Wynn defending. Trevor Wynn kind of gets thrown to the floor there. But that shot off the mark for Haloma. Kason Long. Nice take. Good find in transition, and Kason Long finishing. Mustangs up 35-32. Quickly the other way, Hayden Buckley leads the teams in blocks. Hayden with 13 blocks in the year. He picks up 14 right there. Denies that opportunity at the basket. Quick run for the Mustangs. They open up on a 7-1 run and lead it 35-33. A couple minutes into this 3rd quarter. Buckley another 3 in rhythm, and that was halfway down. Ball out, and they're going to get Josh Grimes with the cheap one on the baseline way over here. Josh Grimes hustling, but that's his 4th foul. And he's going to have to go to the bench probably for a while. Hudson Franklin checks back in. Hudson Franklin, though, with a good game so far for the Mustangs coming off the bench. He's got 8 points. And he'll have some more big minutes in the 2nd half. Get it in to Nickelberry. Contested shot. Good job of not fouling. Gets his own rebound. Another rebound, puts it up. Trevor Wynn ahead to Hayden Buckley. Hayden with a little Euro step, a little strong. Franklin cleans it up. He's short. Cooper Lusk with the rebound. They're padding the rebounding stats a little bit. Coop gets the finish. He's got 14, and it's 37-33. Nickelberry into the lane. Didn't have anywhere to go with it. Good defense. The Mustangs collapsing. Get a deflection and get the ball. Trevor Wynn up the floor. He goes to the basket. And it's going to be called for the offensive foul. Good take by Trevor Wynn. Gets it to go, but they're going to call him for an offensive foul. That's his second. The team third. Take a look at it again. There's not a circle in the paint in the high school game. There was. He'd be pretty close. Good take by Trevor Wynn. But Scout Smith slides in underneath him, gets that charge call. Allen in the paint. Spin move, but Kason Long turns him away. Paloma now on the wing, guarded by Hudson Franklin. Aiden Allen drives, gets in the paint. Cooper Lusk, good help defense. Alters that shot, but Childress gets the loose ball. Deep three, grabs nothing. And Kason Long able to grab that rebound, intercepted under the basket by Billy Moore, and then Trevor Wynn intercepts it. He's gonna get it to the corner. Cooper Lusk, open three. Cooper Lusk, you just can't leave him open. Wide open look. 40-33, great look by Trevor Wynn. You see Trevor drawing that in the paint. He makes Aiden Allen honor that drive, and he leaves Cooper Lusk all by himself in the corner. Really good awareness from Trevor Wynn. I think he had every intention of getting that to Cooper the whole way down the court, but he keeps Aiden Allen in the paint and makes sure that Coop gets a really good open look. 40-33, again, the Mustangs on a 12-1 run to open this third quarter. So whatever Coach Lusk said at halftime worked. Mustangs come out with a lot of energy, really good team defense. Nickelberry got to the free throw line on Childress' opening possession of the third quarter, but that's really it. He gets one of those free throws. The other 12 points on the Mustang side of the scoreboard. Cooper Lusk has 17, Hudson Franklin with 8, Hayden Buckley has got 7, Trevor Wynn with 4, and again 12-1 here in this third quarter in favor of the Mustangs. 4.5 left to play. Hayden Buckley, Hudson Franklin, Cooper Lusk, Kason Long, and Trevor Wynn on the floor for the Mustangs as Isaiah Haloma brings it up. Gets it to Nickelberry on the left wing. He drives, again, nothing on the baseline. He had to hand it off. Good job of collapsing, but he finds Scout Smith. Scout's got 3 points, and that ends the drought for Childress. It's 40-35. Hayden Buckley bringing it across. Aiden Allen switches, and now he's on Trevor Wynn. Mustangs like to run that pick and roll. Hayden Buckley over to Wynn. Shot fake into Kason Long. Long out to Hudson Franklin. He'll shoot the corner three. Hudson Franklin's got 11 points. 43-35 now for the Mustangs, and another assist for the Mustangs. Good team basketball. Making the extra pass, finding the open man, getting good looks. Jesus Paloma, that three is off the mark for him. Hudson Franklin, a big rebound, continues his big night off the bench. Trevor Wynn pushing it up the court. Cooper Lusk from the corner. It's the other corner, but it's the same result. Coop another three, back-to-back threes, and now he's got 20 points in this game. Nickelberry over to Isaiah Haloma at the top of the key. Hudson Franklin gonna get called for a blocking foul. That's Hudson's first, but the team's fourth. You look at that replay, Trevor Wynn getting it up the court, and again, Cooper Lusk camped out in the corner. They find him. You can't give up those looks in transition if you're Childress. Cooper Lusk is making him pay for it. Again, Coop's got 20 to lead all scorers now. Jesus Haloma in the corner. He's going to dribble it out top and give it back to Aiden Allen. Buckley on the defense. Cooper Lusk jumps in, stabs it. Nickelberry back on defense, gets a hand on it. Coop tried to save it into Kason Long. Loose ball, and the officials can't decide where it's going. Right here in front of the Childress student section. They decide that Shallowater gets to keep that ball, so good job. Lamont Nickelberry getting back on defense. He strips it, avoids the foul call. And Coop tried to save it in. Now into Coop, turnaround jumper. Man, that's smooth. Cooper Lusk with 22. When he gets that shot over a shorter player, gets a clean look. No hand in his face. There's an open look for Nickelberry. Nickelberry's got 9 for Childress. Not his typical offensive night, but still a lot of time left for Childress. And a lot of time left for Nickelberry. Hayden Buckley, all the way to the basket. They're going to call him for an offensive charge. Buckley saying he got pushed in the back, and that's why he couldn't stop. That's his 3rd foul. The Mustangs 5th, so the Mustangs with 5 team fouls here in the second half. 0 for Childress as we get down to the 2-minute mark. Long 3, but Nickelberry gets his own rebound. They're short. He's going to kick it out to Kobe Sims for 3. Sims gets it to go. Sims' first 3 points. And they're trying to stay within striking range. The Mustangs open it up with a 12-1 run. Childress getting back in it. Cooper Luss drives in the lane. I said earlier you got to get a hand in his face, and Jesus Haloma does that, but he gets called for the foul. Cooper Luss now with 24, and you see him just backing him down, gets inside the free throw line, stops. Nice jumper, and Haloma gets called for the foul. See if he can finish this 3-point play, leaves it short. Hudson Franklin pulls down the rebound, and they give the timeout to Jay Lusk. So nice job, Coach Jay Lusk. He sees Hudson Franklin on the ground, quickly calls that timeout before he gets called for the travel. And you see Wayne Parker and the Childress bench arguing for a bit of they want that travel call, but Jay Lusk gets the timeout. 50-40 now in favor of the Mustangs. And Coop with those 2 threes makes the Mustangs 6 for 13 from 3-point land now. Childress just 7 of 16. They've hit their share, had 6 in the first half. Right now the Mustangs shooting 59% from the floor. The Childress is 41. So really not a bad performance from Childress offensively, just a better one offensively for the Mustangs. And the Mustangs winning the battle on the glass. They've got 22 rebounds to Childress's 13. Again, 14 assists for the Mustangs on their 22 made shots. So really good percentage on that for the Mustangs, and just good team basketball, finding the open man, getting open looks. We've got 90 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. The Mustangs inbounding under their own basket. Hudson Franklin back out to Trevor Wynn, and the Mustangs will set up their half court. Trevor Wynn with the drive. Aiden Allen is able to strip it, but it out of bounds, and looks like Buckley is going to inbound it for the Mustangs. Childress switches on that pick and roll, try to keep Cooper Luss from driving. Kaysen Long gets a good feed from Trevor Wynn, but the shot blocks. Good backside help from Childress. Childress student section like that one. Pretty good look for the Mustangs. Working off that pick and roll, Trevor Wynn into Kaysen Long. Just good defense. Coop gets it into Hudson Franklin. And now Trevor Wynn giving some directions at the top of the key. Hudson Franklin working. Coop looked at him on the block, but instead gets it back out to Trevor. Under a minute now in the 3rd quarter. Buckley working on the outside, gets it back into Kaysen Long. Good job by Aiden Allen getting his hands on it though. Loose ball. Kaysen gets it underneath the basket again. A lot of rolling around the floor. Ball was loose and possessed and loose again. And we finally get a call. And a jump ball possession arrow in favor of Shallowater, but guy on the baseline kind of slow to blow his whistle right there. I think he probably could have called 3 or 4 jump balls before they called that last one. Maybe a travel too, I don't know. Kaysen had it for a little while on the floor. Trevor step back, foot on the line. Not a bad look, it was halfway down. Kobe Sims quickly the other way. Out to Nickelberry. Cooper Lusk defending Nickelberry. Little pick and roll. He'll just step back. Way strong off the glass. Trevor Wynn. Cooper Lusk. Two-hand flush for Cooper Lusk. He's got 26. 52-40. Paloma long three, way off the mark. Buckley does a good job saving it. He throws it off of Aiden Allen, who was sitting out of bounds, but they say Buckley's foot was on the line when he jumped up in the air. Cooper Lusk in transition. Nickelberry couldn't get back, trying to prevent that dunk. And quickly to Nickelberry with 2 seconds left. Unable to get a very good look. Cooper takes a shot. Look at this replay. Trevor Wynn quickly to Cooper Lusk, and Nickelberry trying to get back. Can't prevent the flush. Actually, that was Kobe Sims trying to get back on defense. It's 52-40 as we go to the fourth quarter. Mustangs kind of stretch it out in the third quarter. We'll be right back on the Shallow Water Sports Network.
As Shallow Water continues to grow and improve, so does our school district. Our students are successful in all aspects of public education, from academics, athletics, theater, ag, band, UIL, and more. Shallow Water ISD is truly blessed by everyone that is a part of our school system because of a community that is second to none. Shallow Water ISD, in a class of our own.
Welcome back to the Bobcat Den, as they call it here in Childress, home of the Bobcats and Lady Bobcats. Right now, the Mustangs, a big run in that third quarter. They outscored Childress 24-7. They came into the third quarter trailing by 4, opened on a 12-1 run, finish that third quarter with a 24-7 advantage, and now lead 52-40 as we head to the fourth. Hudson Franklin with a big game off the bench right there. Hayden Buckley with the deflection out of bounds. Childress will inbound it from their own baseline. Cooper Lusk with 26 points now. Hudson Franklin second on the team with 11. Nice inbound on the block. Kaysen Long recovers though. Cooper Lusk rejects that from the backside. Kaysen got the loose ball. He was out of bounds, but Cooper Lusk, nice help, defense, gets a block. You can see it on the replay. Good recovery by Kaysen Long, makes him double clutch, and then Coop from the backside just rejects that one. Inbounds pass to Billy Moore. He lets that go off the mark. Trevor Wynn with the defensive rebound. Nickelberry picks him up in the backcourt. Good pressure. Quick feet for Nickelberry, and he strips it from behind. Ahead to Aiden Allen, and Aiden Allen will get a quick bucket off of a turnover. Allen's got 16 now for Childress, and Cooper Lusk with the Wolf. Coop trapped in the backcourt, gets it to Trevor Wynn. Trevor Wynn now with numbers to Kaysen Long. Kaysen with the dribble on the block, and he's gonna get the foul from Billy Moore. So Billy Moore's first foul, believe it or not, that's Childress's first team foul here in the second half. So 5 team fouls on the Mustangs, the first one called on Childress. Kaysen did a good job of getting it on the block, draws the foul. And first free throw, no good. Kaysen just a 27% free throw shooter. 6 for 23 now on the year. The second one off the glass, a little too strong. Mustangs still with a 10-point lead. A minute into this fourth quarter. Aiden Allen drives, but Coop with the help makes him kick it back out. Good defense inside. Billy Moore, I think he was looking for Aiden Allen, but Aiden Allen had his back turned in the paint. That's a turnover for Childress. It does allow them to set up in some full court pressure. Josh Grimes checks back into the game now as Kaysen Long will take a seat. That pass from Hayden Buckley intercepted by Lamont Nickelberry. Nickelberry with the shot at the elbow. Good block out from Hudson Franklin. And we're going to get an over-the-back call. So really good job on the glass. Good hustle from Hudson Franklin. His game off the bench really big for the Mustangs. They're going to give that foul to Scout Smith, it looks like. His first foul. The team's second. Hayden Buckley down the floor, getting hit by Aiden Allen. They're going to give Allen credit for the strip there. Aiden Allen drives and gets a layup. Good drive from Allen. He's got 18. 52-44. Nice pass down to Cooper Lusk, wide open from Grimes. That time, that one unable to go. Goes over the backboard. Coach Lusk asking for a little bit more patience, maybe offensively. Wanted Coop to drive on that one instead of settling for that three, but man, the way he shoots it when he gets an open three, those are hard to pass up. 52-44. Childress with the first 4 points of this fourth quarter. We've got a moving screen. He's going to give that to Kobe Sims on the outside. That's Kobe's third. The team's third. Kobe Sims with 3 fouls. Isaiah Haloma with 3 fouls for Childress. Those are really the only ones in foul trouble. Inside of Josh Grimes. Strong take over Kobe Sims, who just got that foul. Steal. And Grimes quickly the other way. He's going to go coast to coast. Can't finish. Hudson Franklin. Big offensive rebound. He's going to the floor. Gets it to Grimes. Good job as he's going down to hand that one off to Josh. Trevor brings it out to reset for the Mustangs. Now he goes to the basket. Good, strong take. And a finish for Trevor Wynn. Quick little run for the Mustangs to stretch it out. 56-44. Hayden Buckley with another steal. He got the steal right by the baseline and was trying to throw it off of Billy Moore, but stepped out of bounds before he could. You look at this, picks the pocket, and then just couldn't rein it in. Again, trying to throw it off Josh Moore. Childress going to call a full timeout here, as the Mustangs have stretched it out to a 12-point lead. So Shallowater and Childress even 4-4 in this fourth quarter, but the Mustangs coming in with a 12-point lead. Holding serve right now. Mustangs shooting 58% from the field, 25 of 43. 6 of 14 from beyond the arc. Coop missed that last one, but continuing to get open looks in transition and still suffocating defense. You see Nickelberry get it into the paint a couple of times. You've seen Isaiah and Jesus Haloma get in. Aiden Allen's gotten good dribble penetration, but they're kicking it out because of a good help defense and just a height advantage for the Mustangs inside. Right now you've got Cooper Lusk with 26 points, Hudson Franklin with 11, Hayden Buckley with 7. Trevor Wynn now has 6, Kason Long with 12, Josh Grimes with 4. I need to check Trevor's. I feel like Trevor might have 8. No, he's got 6. We both have him for 6. Just checking, see if there's a discrepancy there between what I had and what Sarah had, but Trevor Wynn with 6. Aiden Allen with a look out of that timeout, but doesn't hit anything, and Cooper Lusk with a good rebound. He gets the wolf call from his teammate, picks that ball up before it's turned over. Trevor Wynn gonna bring it across half court for the Mustangs. Nickelberry, good defense out here at midcourt. Kind of knocks it loose, but then it's called for the loose ball foul as he and Trevor get on the floor for that one. That's Lamont's first foul, but the team's 4th. Hayden Buckley bringing it across. Good kick to Hudson Franklin. Franklin, good look, but in and out. Smith with the rebound. Paloma drives, and Hudson Franklin continues to have a huge night. Draws the charge. He was camped out. And now that's 4 for Isaiah Paloma. The 5th team foul. No, the 6th foul. Buckley picks up his dribble, is trapped in the backcourt, but he gets it ahead of Grimes. Hudson Franklin now with it, and they'll slow it down. Bring it back out to Buckley at the top. Buckley, good drive, kicks again. This time Wynn from the corner. Another good look. Josh Grimes hustling for the rebound. Did a good job not to pick up his 5th foul. Trevor Wynn back in defense. Stops that drive from Aiden Allen, but they're going to call Trevor with the foul. That's Trevor's 3rd. And now the Mustangs' 6th. We talked about how that foul count was uneven, 5-0 for a while, but now it's even back out, 6-6 here midway through the 4th quarter. Mustangs hanging on to a 12-point lead, little scoring drought. They call that foul on the floor. So Allen inbounds to Nickelberry. Nickelberry defended by Wynn. He gives it up. Good drive, but can't finish. Hudson Franklin, another rebound. Hayden Buckley, he and Trevor Wynn not really on the same page. He was looking for Trevor to get down the floor and ended up throwing it over his head. A turnover for the Mustangs. Isaiah Haloma brings it up, gives it to Aiden Allen on the wing. Nickelberry, good drive, but he's got to kick it out. Good help. Long 3 contested, and the rebound from Hayden Buckley. Hayden Buckley trapped in the backcourt. Aiden Allen with the steal. Nickelberry's going to get it. Good job by Hayden Buckley not fouling. Nickelberry's got 11 now. Good job of Josh Grimes driving the floor and just drops it off to push the lead back to 12. Just good unselfish basketball. Then Josh gets his hand in the passing lane, deflects that one. Jesus Haloma gets it back out to Aiden Allen. A little double team on that drive, and Allen's got to give it up to Nickelberry. Aiden Allen in the corner, defended by Buckley. He goes baseline, but Josh Grimes cuts him off, and they call him for the walk. So he went baseline, but Josh Grimes is there on the baseline to cut him off. He tried to kick it back out, but just shuffled his feet while he did that. Another turnover from Childress. Really good ball pressure and really good help defense by the Mustangs. They are going to jump into some full court pressure. They've worked a trap and got a few turnovers out of it here in the second half. Buckley dribbles it off his foot. Buckley all the way to the basket, and they're going to call a block. Trying to see who that is on the floor. It looks like Scout Smith is who they're going to call that on. There's 2 Bobcats in the area, and it is on Scout Smith. So Scout's 2nd. That's the team's 7th. Would have been a shooting foul anyways. But 58-46, and the best free throw shooter on the team, looking to make it 2 touchdowns if he can. In and out, and I jinxed him. Shooting 73% on the season. Misses the first one. Short 2, Hudson Franklin almost with the offensive rebound. 0 for 2 at the free throw line there for Buckley. There's another long 3 contested by Trevor Wynn. Buckley chased down the rebound but decided to just let it go out. So Jesus Haloma letting that one go from the top of the key. And Trevor Wynn doing a good job getting his hand in the face. And we talked about in that first game for the Phillies, disadvantage in size, and the Mustangs with an advantage really at almost every position on the court size-wise. Hayden Buckley with some fancy work out at the top. Nickelberry. Both sides, one foul out here at the top of the key. Nickelberry with his 2nd foul. They call him for a reach, but he wanted a push-off. 18 fouls, and Buckley's going to get a chance. This one, a 1-and-1 opportunity. That one good. Hayden's got 8 now. Not the big offensive performance we're used to seeing from Hayden, but he gets those 2. Now he's got 9, and Kason Long is checking back in the game for Hudson Franklin. Again, Hudson Franklin gets a pretty good ovation going to the bench. He's had a big game. Even gets some love from Coach Jay Lusk as he goes to the bench. Aiden Allen from the corner. Contested shot. They made him pump fake it. Cooper Lusk contested it. Now Cooper Lusk up the floor. Good spin move. Just can't finish. Kason got his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Another 3 from Haloma. That one's good. Jesus Haloma, his second 3 of the night. No, his third 3. Got 9 points, all 3 of them from beyond the arc, and you get a quick timeout from Childress. 60-49. Another full timeout. Childress with just 1 left. Continues to be a really good offensive night for the Mustangs. They've made 26. They put 26 buckets in. They've got 16 assists on those buckets. Really good team offense for the Mustangs tonight. 26 of 47, 55% from the field. Just 2 of 8 from the free throw line. I feel like if there's anything you could criticize, it might be that. But really good effort for the Mustangs, holding off a couple of runs here. The Bobcats have outscored the Mustangs 9-8 here in this fourth quarter, but the Mustangs holding an 11-point lead as we get into the last 90 seconds. Bobcats running out of time. You know what they're talking about in their huddle over there is dialing up the pressure. So you're going to see a lot of pressure. Isaiah Haloma, number 5, the junior guard. He's got 4, really the only one in foul trouble. Kobe Sims has got 3 for Childress. But the Mustangs are in the bonus with 18 fouls. So you feel like if you can just take care of the ball, the Mustangs will be in pretty good shape. Into Josh Grimes and across midcourt to Hayden Buckley. They break that press. Now Trevor Wynn's going to set it up in the half court, but they come out to trap him very quickly. He just splits it, splits the double team and gets it to Cooper on the right wing. Good job of Trevor getting out of it. Here comes that double team again. He's going to split it again. And then Haloma's going to get called for the foul. So Trevor does a good job of splitting it again. 23 reaches in. That's the 9th team foul. And Trevor, who's a 71% free throw shooter on the year, gets the first one. Trevor's got 7 now. Coach Lusk sends all the Mustangs back, trying to protect a 12-point lead. Second one off the mark for Trevor. But again, the Mustangs up by 12. Another deep 3, and that one long. Good block out by Hudson Franklin. He just lets that one go out of bounds. Childress will be able to set up some more full court pressure though. Billy Moore checks in. They're going to get Isaiah Haloma out of the game with those 4 fouls. Billy Moore checks in with just 1. Into Josh Grimes. Now Nickelberry looking to trap and then just has to reach out and grab him. Josh did a good job of avoiding that trap, getting to the sideline. Then Lamont Nickelberry just reaches out. That's Nickelberry's 3rd, and now the team's 10th. So Josh will get 2. The Mustangs with a chance to really just put this one away at the free throw line. You hear Coach Lusk tell Coop in the lane, hey, no fouls, no fouls. Play it smart. The last 103. Josh gets the first. And the second one. So now Josh has 6 points on the night. Haloma, another three. Josh Grimes, good contest, and it's another air ball. Step back three. That one's no good. And Josh Grimes gets the rebound. Gets it to Hayden Buckley. More full court pressure, but 45 seconds left. Haloma gets the loose ball. Nickelberry gets a couple of cheap points. I think that's going to be the last timeout. No, that's a timeout for Shallow Water, it looks like. They're going to call a full timeout. Jay Lusk wants to talk it over and make sure that it doesn't get away. 63-51 now in favor of the Mustangs. Again, Cooper Lusk with 26. Hudson Franklin's got 11. Hayden Buckley with 9. Trevor Wynn with 7. Josh Grimes with 6. And Casey Long with 2. Hudson Franklin, a monster game off the bench. He's got those 11 points, but then he's got 4 rebounds, a steal, 1 for 3 from three-point land. So Hudson Franklin shooting 57% from the floor on the year and hasn't taken a ton of shots to this point in the season. When he shoots it, he's putting them in. He gets high percentage looks. A really good performance for him off the bench tonight. (63-51), just 40 seconds left for Childress to try to make something happen. The Mustangs inbounding in the backcourt. Trevor gets it in. Well, I say that. He's looking for Buckley. Aiden Allen intercepts it, but he's out of bounds. Coach Lusk giving some instructions from midcourt. This time it's into Cooper Lusk in the corner. Coop gets on the sideline, and you'll get a quick foul from Caleb Moore. So Caleb Moore comes in, gives the foul on defense, and then he'll be subbed out of the game, it looks like, as Isaiah Haloma comes back in for offense for this Childress team. Cooper Lusk, the high man in this game, adds another from the free throw line. That's 27. He was a spotlight player of the game, averaging 16.8 coming in, so that average will go up. That one off the mark. Nickelberry across to Haloma. Haloma thought about it, but Coop was right there in his face. Again, Buckley and Cooper, good defense. Haloma's gonna put up another three. That one off the top of the backboard. Coop had the rebound anyway, so they really just robbed Cooper of a rebound. 64-51 again. Haloma goes out. Childress subbing a little bit of offense for defense in case they have to give a foul, and they're going to call a foul before that ball's inbounded. Jesus Haloma with his third foul, and that'll send the Mustangs back to the free throw line. Mustangs in the double bonus. So Josh is going to get 2 here. Josh, a 46% free throw shooter on the year. He's averaging right at 6 points a game. That free throw gives him 7. And there's number 8 for Josh. Aiden Allen with a drive. Coop took a swat at it, but Allen gets 2 more. He's got 20 now. Ball deflected in the backcourt. Trevor Wynn on the sideline with 15 seconds left. Gets it into Hayden. Well, and he gets stripped. Nickelberry's got it. He's going to force up a 3. Gets it to pad his stats just a little bit. That'll give Nickelberry 16. But that's going to do it from Childress tonight. The Mustangs withstand a Childress run. It's 66-56. Your final. We'll be back with the Edward Jones, Kyle Motherall postgame show here on the Shallow Water Sports Network.
Founded in 1913 and located in northwest Lubbock County, Shallow Water is a place you will find people with small town values who pride themselves in West Texas traditions. Shallow Water is a community you will be proud to call home. Mayor Roy King Potter and the Shallow Water City Council encourage you to stop in and say hello. They want to make Shallow Water the best it can be. Shallow Water, where Texas pride runs deep.
We know that ag producers don't quit at 5 p.m. We don't quit until the job's done either. Bankers' hours don't apply at First United Bank because we believe ag lending isn't a 9-to-5 job. While you're out working the fields or managing the herd, we're making sure your money is working too. Whether it's for livestock, land, or equipment, we're one of the most dominant ag lenders in the state and have been burning the midnight oil since 1907. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag.
Honey, can we please just call D&K Hunt?
I can do this.
Yeah, I'm calling D&K Hunt Electric.
When you need electrical work done, leave it to the professionals and call D&K Hunt Electric, 806-866-9911.
All right, welcome in to the Edward Jones, Kyle Motherall postgame show here in Childress, where the Mustangs wrap up a 66-56 victory over the number 16 team in the state. Coach, that was a tough team up and down. Really good effort from them in the second quarter. They went on a little run right before halftime, but you guys closed it out in the second half with big performance.
I thought we started out, like we needed to, playing fast, getting up and down, and really making the right plays, and then eased up just a little bit. We let them hit some shots on us. Weren't helping out where we needed to. We were helping out where we shouldn't, and so that let them get some shots off. But I'm proud of the kids and the way they battled. Let them get on a run. They take the lead at halftime. Then we come out and jump on them again, and really try not to look back. But it's a good test, and Childress always plays so hard. I mean, they play so hard, and it's hard to win over here. Talking before the game, I can't think of a game where we really played great over here. And they have a lot to do with it, with what they do. And, Wayne Parker does such a great job over here coaching them, and he knows all our stuff. But coming out of here with a 10-point win, I'm proud of them.
Well, Hudson Franklin, D&K Hunt, Electric Player of the Game. Before I bring him over here, I'll give you a chance to brag on him a little bit. I know I saw as he went to the bench, you kind of dapped him up a little bit, and so did Coach Clanahan. Just talk about his performance tonight.
That's what we tell them when they get their opportunity, they need to make the most of it. And he was, everybody looks at him knocking down the open shots that he had, but it was the defensive end where he really helps us too. And whatever they do when they come in, we want energy. We want them to play good defense and rebound. And anything after that's just extra. And so, proud of him, sophomore stepping up, first year on varsity. And, that's what gets him minutes.
Coach, we appreciate your time. We'll let you get to the locker room. Good team victory for the Mustangs here tonight. And then, again, the D&K Hunt Electric Player of the Game, Mr. Hudson Franklin. We have him down for 13 points, and I don't know about all the other stats, but I know you're all over the place with rebounds and a few steals. Just talk about your opportunity coming in off the bench and then making the most of it tonight.
Yeah, we had some guys come in foul trouble, Josh, Kaysen, and Coach Clan's always talking about the guys that need to step up coming off the bench, and I try to do the best I can to help the team out.
Okay, and a big win. I was talking about these stats on the air. I think at one point you guys had 22 buckets, but you had like 14 assists on those. Just talk about kind of the ball movement and good team basketball, you guys getting open looks for everybody.
All right, this team wants to pressure you up and try to make you force passes. We just need to move the ball and play our game, and that's kind of what we did in the second half and the second quarter.
All right. Well, we sure appreciate your time. We'll let you get to the locker room with everybody else. I know everybody wants to get home, a big job in front of us, but congratulations on a big game tonight.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that's going to be about it from Childress. A big run from the Bobcats in the second quarter, but then the Mustangs answer with a big run in the third quarter and hold them off in the fourth. So good win for the number 3 ranked Mustangs here on the road at number 16 Childress. So we'll be back at the Horseshoe in Shallow-Water on Friday night. Be sure to join us there. But until then, for Jake Warren, for Logan Bloom, Angel Flores, and Sarah Batts, and the entire Shallow-Water Sports Network crew, so long from Childress.